ഹലോ ഗായ്സ് ഹായ് വെൽക്കം ടു സ്ട്രീം. ഹലോ, ഞാൻ നിങ്ങളുടെ സ്ട്രീമർ ഫ്രണ്ട്. ഹലോ. എനിവേസ് ഇന്നത്തെ ടൈറ്റിൽ എല്ലാ ടൈറ്റിലും പോലെ തന്നെ പ്രട്ടി സ്ട്രേറ്റ് ഫോർവേഡ് ആണ്. കുറച്ച് പോസിബിൾ വർക്ക്സ് ഞാൻ കാണുന്നുണ്ട് ഇൻ ദ ഫ്യൂച്ചർ. സോ കുറച്ച് പണിയുണ്ട്, ലൈക്ക് കുറേ റെനോവേഷൻ, കുറേ റീമോഡലിംഗ് ലെജസ്, അപ്പോൾ അങ്ങനത്തെ കുറച്ച് സാധനങ്ങൾ വരുന്നുണ്ട്. സോ അതുകൊണ്ട് എനിക്ക് വേറെ ടൈറ്റിലൊന്നും ഇല്ലാത്തതുകൊണ്ട് ആൻഡ് ഓൾസോ TIൻ്റെ ഗ്രൂപ്പ് സ്റ്റേജ് തുടങ്ങി. സോ ഇഫ് യു ആർ ഇൻട്രസ്റ്റഡ് യു ക്യാൻ ചെക്ക് ഔട്ട്. ഇന്നലെ തുടങ്ങി കുറച്ച് മാച്ചസ്, ഇന്ന് കുറച്ച് മാച്ചസ് ഉണ്ട്. സോ എനിവേസ് വൈകിക്കുന്നില്ല, ലെറ്റ്സ് ഗോ ഗെറ്റ് ടു സ്ട്രീം. ഇന്നോവേഷൻ എവിടെ പോയത് കൊണ്ടിടാം. ഓക്കെ, anyways is good. So I guess let's play some Bike Rush.
Bankrupt in the 90s and sold off the rights to its most popular characters, comes a film based on the equivalent
Match
of leftover
found.
scrap metal, proving that Marvel can build a franchise around just about anybody, except the Hulk, Iron Man.
Hello, Njan വീണ്ടും back.
Experience the massive success that Marvel turned into a formula for printing money, where you take a half-forgotten B-list superhero, cast an unknown or half-forgotten B-list actor, have him fight a generic villain that will only last one movie, fall in love with a generically strong female character, make a ton of quips, talk a bunch of science, destroy some public property, cram Stan Lee in there somewhere, have a blue beam shoot up in the sky, set up an Avengers movie, and force the audience to sit through 500 visual effects guys' names just to catch a few extra seconds.
I'm here to talk to you about the Avenger Initiative.
Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Mr. Stark, you become part of a bigger universe.
You grew up loving Batman, Spider-Man, and Superman. Now, get ready for a hero that makes them look like huge nerds by comparison. And meet Tony Stark, a hard-partying, Robert Downey Jr.-ish weapons designer, who's the perfect match between actor and role that allowed him to spend the next 7 years making a fortune by pretending to look at a screen, pretending to play with some holograms, doing a little voiceover,
Keep going!
and basically act like himself until someone says cut. Nice work if you can get it. Cheer for a hero whose power is his intelligence, not some magical hammer, as Tony craps out new technology the way you and I crap out breakfast, like this weapon that's used against him, these weapons that are used against him,
I think you got a lot of my weapons.
this weapon that's used against him,
You remember this one, right?
this weapon that's used against him,
Tony Stark was able to build this in a cave!
this miracle technology that becomes a weapon that's used against him. And of course, Ultron. Seriously, Tony, just do the world a solid and stop working.
Trying to rid the world of weapons! You gave it its best one ever!
So revisit the Marvel masterpiece that started it all, without which there would be no Marvel Cinematic Universe. No Avengers, no Guardians, no Winter Soldier, leaving Hollywood in the terrifying position of having to develop something original. Ugh. Starring Bruce Wayne, Miss Moneypepper, Obadiah Vane. Terrence, how hard could it have been to take a pay cut for the sequels? Obligatory Stanio, and the Iron Giant, Marvel Man.
Where is it?
Wow, that's gotta be the only time someone has ever looked cool riding a Segway. From Marvel Studios and Universal comes the second movie in the Marvel Cinematic Universe that we're doing an honest trailer for because Infinity War is coming
Spike
out.
Rush.
We've already done all
You
the other
finally
MCU
joined us,
movies,
guys.
and Black Panther
better.
isn't
I'm outta here.
on Blu-ray
I'm
yet.
outta here.
The Incredible Hulk.
No. No.
Meet Bruce Banner. No, not the one you
Oh, no.
like. Who's that? He never played the Hulk, did he? No, you know the one I'm talking about. The Death to Smoochie guy.
Go, go, go.
There he is. Ed Norton shines as the first Marvel actor to show off how many crunches he did for the part. skills, and he's bringing his incredible range to a role that has him he's on Xanax.
I know a few techniques to
Oh,
help
shit,
you
my
manage
bad.
that anger very effectively.
While off camera, he's bringing his incredible ego to a full rewrite of the script under the fake name Edward Harrison. You want to get Terrence Howarded? Because that's how you get Terrence Howarded. Join Bruce.
പുള്ളി എന്ന് വേണേലും പോരാനായിട്ട് പറഞ്ഞു രണ്ടുപേരത്തോളം.
Nice.
From the military again.
പുള്ളി ഇത് കണ്ടിട്ടും കുഴപ്പമില്ല, ഫിക്സ് ചെയ്യാം, പാർട്സ് ഒക്കെ വേണ്ടതൊക്കെ ഓർഡർ ചെയ്യാം. അപ്പൊ അതിന്റെ കാര്യമേ ഉള്ളൂ, ചുമ്മാ 40,000 രൂപ വേസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യേണ്ട കാര്യമില്ല. എനിക്കൊരു കുറ്റബോധം ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു ഇതിങ്ങനെ വെറുതെ ഇരിക്കുന്ന ഓർത്ത്. കുറെ പൈസ മുടക്കി മേടിച്ചതാണ്, ഫണ്ട് ഉപയോഗിച്ചിട്ടേ ഇല്ല.
അളിയാ പേടിക്കണ്ട, എല്ലാവർക്കും ഇങ്ങനത്തെ ഒരു കുറ്റബോധം കാണും. എന്റെ വീട്ടിലുണ്ട് 30,000 ഒരു കീബോർഡ്.
10,000 കീബോർഡ്. ഞാൻ വിചാരിച്ചു നീ ഇതിന്റെ 10,000 കരാമ്പിറ്റ് കത്തി.
I mean, അത് പേഴ്സണൽ അറ്റാക്ക്.
കീബോർഡ് അറ്റ്ലീസ്റ്റ് നിനക്ക് എന്തെങ്കിലുമൊക്കെ ചെയ്യാം, ആർക്കെങ്കിലും വിൽക്കെങ്കിലും ചെയ്യാം. ഇൻ ഗെയിം മഞ്ചാസ്കിന്റെ ഒരുത്തനും വിൽക്കാൻ പറ്റൂലല്ലോ.
Most of my classmates used to play this game. Okay, I didn't think I'll be the last man standing.
You are not standing anymore. കളിക്കാറില്ലല്ലോ. സോ
ഞാൻ ഇപ്പൊ കളിച്ചോണ്ടിരിക്കോ. What do you mean കളിക്കാറില്ലല്ലോ?
Wow.
എനിക്ക് സ്ട്രീമിൽ വേറെ ഗെയിം ഒന്നുമില്ല.
13th ആണെന്ന്.
ഒളിയോ സിറ്റ്. ബെസ്റ്റ്.
ഓക്കേ. അത്
ഒക്ടോബർ ഫ്രൈഡേ 13th. അളിയാ ഞാൻ ഇന്ന് മരിച്ചു. തീർന്നു. ഞാൻ അതിനെ പറ്റി ടൈറ്റിൽ പോലും ഇട്ടില്ല. പുല്ല്. അതേടാ
തുടങ്ങി കഴിഞ്ഞാ.
അതെ, എനിക്കാണെങ്കിൽ ലൈവായിട്ട്
നൈസായിട്ട് മാറ്റിക്കോ.
മാറ്റാം, അത് പറ്റും.
സ്ട്രീം ചെയ്യണല്ലേ, കുറ്റസമ്മതം നമ്മൾ ഇവിടെ തന്നെ നടത്തി.
If I told you we were putting a team together.
And didn't make $1 billion. Oh, that's like Green Lantern money.
ആരൊക്കെയാ മരിക്കണേ?
Here.
Not live up to expectations.
Last player standing.
One less. Odd situation. Origin movie. That's better than we give it credit for. Because whatever you think about the film itself, it gave us Mark Ruffalo.
Finally, I have a second monitor now, so I guess.
Join Wes Anderson's fancy voice cinematic.
Oh
man.
അതെ, ഞാൻ മറ്റേ ബിഗ് ബില്യൺ സെയിൽ മറ്റേ സാധനമല്ലേ, സെയിലല്ല. അപ്പൊ ഞാൻ വെറുതെ വീട്ടുകാരടുത്ത് ഒരു 2K മോണിറ്റർ വാങ്ങാൻ നോക്കി, ചോദിച്ചു. അവൻ വീട്ടുകാര് പെട്ടെന്ന് ഇല്ല, പറ്റില്ല, എന്തിനു വെറുതെ, നിന്റെ ഇപ്പത്തെ മോണിറ്ററിന്റെ പ്രശ്നമൊന്നുമില്ലല്ലോ എന്ന്. അപ്പൊ ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞില്ല, വെറുതെ ഡിസ്പ്ലേ ഒക്കെ വെക്കുമ്പോ
ലൈഫ് ഈസ് ഗുഡ് ബട്ട് ഇറ്റ് ക്യാൻ ബി ബെറ്റർ.
അതെ, അല്ല അപ്പോഴും പറഞ്ഞു ഞാൻ മരിച്ചു. അപ്പോഴേക്കും പറഞ്ഞു താഴെ ഒരു മോണിറ്റർ ഉപയോഗിക്കാതിരിക്കുന്നില്ല, അതൊന്നും ഉപയോഗിക്കാത്തായിരുന്നു. ഞാനിപ്പോഴും അറിയുന്നെങ്കിൽ ഒരു മോണിറ്റർ ഉണ്ടെന്ന്. മോണിറ്റർ ലിറ്ററലി മോണിറ്റർ അറ്റ് ഹോം.
താഴെ പോകുമ്പോഴത്തേക്കും 94 രീതി.
അല്ല എനിക്ക് അതായാലും മതി. പക്ഷെ ഇതേതോ പഴയ ഏതോ ഒരു LGയുടെ ഒരു മോണിറ്റർ, സാംസങ്ങിന്റെ മോണിറ്റർ.
എത്ര ഇഞ്ച്? ചെറുതാണെങ്കിൽ നിനക്ക് അതിനെ വെർട്ടിക്കലായിട്ട് വെച്ചിട്ട് ചാറ്റ് വെക്കാം.
ഞാൻ ഇപ്പൊ എന്റെ സ്ക്രീൻ സൈഡിൽ അതിലാ വെച്ചിരിക്കണ്. ബട്ട് സെയിം, ഓൾമോസ്റ്റ് സെയിം റെസൊല്യൂഷൻ.
23-24 എനിക്ക് അവധിയൊന്നും ഇല്ല, ഞാൻ അഡ്ജസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യാം.
ലീവ്സ് ഉണ്ടോ?
അങ്ങനെ ഒരു കോൺസെപ്റ്റ് ഇല്ല.
ഓക്കെ, ഐ സി, മൈ ബാഡ്. അറിയാം,
കോൺട്രാക്ട് അല്ലേ.
ഏതെങ്കിലും അമ്മാനെ കൊല്ലണം.
ഞാൻ ഇങ്ങനെ പുഷ് ചെയ്യാനായിട്ട് തുടങ്ങിയ, എനിക്ക് ഇപ്പൊ ലീവ് വേണം, അപ്പൊ ലീവ് വേണം എന്നൊക്കെ പറഞ്ഞ് പുഷ് ചെയ്യാൻ തുടങ്ങിയ അന്ന് അവർ അവസാനം പറയും അത്രയും മണിക്കൂറും കട്ട് ചെയ്തോളാനായിട്ട്. അപ്പൊ ഇങ്ങനെ പുഷ് ചെയ്യാതെ നോക്കണം.
അപ്പൊ ഒന്നുമില്ല, നമ്മള് വെള്ളെടുക്ക്, നീ പണിയെടുക്കും, വേറെ ഒന്നുമില്ല.
ഞാൻ നോക്കട്ടെ, ലൈവായിട്ട് എനിക്ക്
അസുര, നീ വന്ന് പണിയെടുക്കുകയാണെങ്കിൽ ഒന്നും പറയാല്ല, നീ ഒരു റൂമിന്റെ അകത്ത് കയറി നിന്ന് പണിയെടുത്തോ, മൈൻഡ് ചെയ്യൂല.
A sequel so inferior, it will replace an awesome origin story with countless subplots you won't remember as soon as you walk out of the theater. A story that ditches technology grounded in reality for laughably unrealistic magic holograms.
Shadows get you flamed. Cover going out.
Got him. Miles Reloading. Healing over here.
Joke's over! You're dead!
Enemy missed.
Sit back and prepare to watch
Healing over here.
eat donuts, DJ birthday parties, and
Hawk out.
his
Blinded.
experience
One enemy remaining.
between Iron Man and one
Heal up, squad. Healing.
Whiplash, who's
Spy crush
his
ആണല്ലേ?
modern technology only to waste it
This party's just begun.
with no known superpowers, who somehow survives being crushed by a car. Not once, not twice, but 4 times.
സിൽവറേ നെക്സ്റ്റ് വീക്ക് എന്തോ പരിപാടി?
നെക്സ്റ്റ് വീക്ക് എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ 21 അല്ല, വലിയ പരിപാടിയൊന്നും ഇല്ല.
Iron Man bringing in
വീട്ടിലോട്ട് വരുന്നോ?
they are all just
എന്നാണ്? സാറ്റർഡേ സൺഡേയോ?
pepper pie.
സാറ്റർഡേ സൺഡേ മൺഡേ ട്യൂസ്ഡേ 4 ദിവസം പരിപാടി.
മൺഡേ ട്യൂസ്ഡേ എനിക്ക് ലീവ് ഉണ്ടോ എന്ന് അറിയത്തില്ല, ടു ബി ഓണസ്റ്റ്.
സാറ്റർഡേയോ? ഫ്രൈഡേ രാത്രി വാ, സാറ്റർഡേ സൺഡേ തിരിച്ചു വാ.
ഓക്കെ, ലെറ്റ്സ് സീ.
Healing over here.
അല്ലെങ്കിൽ സാറ്റർഡേ വാ, ഫ്രൈഡേ രാത്രി വാ. ഫ്രൈഡേ രാത്രി ആയിരിക്കും പരിപാടി. ഫ്രൈഡേ രാത്രി വാ, സാറ്റർഡേ തിരിച്ചു വാ.
ഓക്കെ, നോക്കാം. ഓ,
That thing? A new chapter.
കോൺഫർമേഷൻ വേണം.
കൺഫർമേഷൻ വേണം. നോക്കട്ടെ, ലൈക്ക് ഇതുവരെ ആസ് ഓഫ് നൗ വലിയ പ്ലാൻസ് ഒന്നും ഇല്ല. സോ മോസ്റ്റ് പ്രോബ്ലി യെസ് ആയിരിക്കും.
One enemy remaining.
ഞാൻ ഈ വിവിയന് ഫോട്ടോസ് അയക്കാനായിട്ട് ചാറ്റ് എടുത്ത് നോക്കിയപ്പോഴത്തേക്ക് 2018 ഈ സെയിം മെസ്സേജസ് കിടക്കുന്നു. ടെലികാസ്റ്റ് ഫോട്ടോ പോയി, ഞാൻ പിന്നെ കൊണ്ടുപോയില്ല. എംബാരസിങ്. കുഴപ്പമില്ല, ഇത്തവണ എന്തായാലും കൊണ്ടോ കൊടുക്കാം.
Paid to write this?
എത്ര ആവും എന്നുള്ള പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഞാൻ തരാം.
Rob Stark, Mrs. Coldplay, better Terrence Howard, some
ഫോർട്ട്
guy in a Mickey
പുള്ളി
Rourke mask,
നെക്കൊക്കെ അഡ്ജസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്ത് തരും, കുറേം കൂടെ പ്ലേയബിൾ ആവും.
a guy in a
നൈസ്.
Vince Vaughn's BFF.
സോ ദ തിങ് ഇസ്, മറ്റേ ഇയർ വെച്ചിട്ട് ടോൺ മനസ്സിലാക്കാൻ ശ്രമിക്കുമ്പം എത്ര നന്നായിട്ട് ട്യൂൺ ചെയ്താലും അത് മാച്ച് ആവൂലാത്തപ്പം ഒരു ഡിസപ്പോയിന്റ്മെന്റ് ഉണ്ടല്ലോ. അത് മാത്രമല്ല കൈ വർക്ക് ചെയ്യാത്ത ഒരു ഡിസപ്പോയിന്റ്മെന്റ് ഉണ്ട്. എന്നാലും
Last player
Well.
standing.
എനിക്കിപ്പോഴും അറിയത്തില്ല, ലൈക്ക് ചിലർക്ക് ഐ ഗസ് ചെവി അത്ര പോലെ. പിന്നെ അത് കുറെ സമയം എടുക്കും, കാരണം അതൊക്കെ കൊച്ചിനെ തൊട്ട് വായിക്കുന്നവർക്കൊക്കെ അത് പറ്റത്തുള്ളൂ. നമുക്കാണെങ്കിൽ ഇറ്റ് വിൽ ടേക്ക് മെനി ഇയേഴ്സ്. അത്രയും നാളൊക്കെ സ്റ്റിക്ക് ചെയ്താലേ അതൊക്കെ റെഡി ആകത്തുള്ളൂ. ഇപ്പം വി ഷുഡ് ബി ഹാപ്പി ബീങ് ഏബിൾ ടു പ്ലേ ദ സോങ്സ് വി ലൈക്ക്. ബാക്കി ചെവിയില് ടോണൊക്കെ മനസ്സിലാവണമെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഇറ്റ് വിൽ ടേക്ക് എ ലോങ് ടൈം. അതൊക്കെ ഒരു ടൈം തിങ് ആണ്.
അതെ ട്രെയിൻ ചെയ്തോണ്ടിരിക്കണം. ഐ ഗസ് പിന്നെ
Space God.
ട്രെയിൻ ചെയ്തില്ലേ പോലും യു ഹാവ് ടു സ്പെൻഡ് എ ലോട്ട് ഓഫ് ടൈം.
Journey to Asgard, the land of Viking men, where everyone
ട്രെയിൻ ചെയ്യുകയൊക്കെ ഭയങ്കര ബോറാണ്. ചെവിക്ക് വേണ്ടിയൊക്കെ ബോറടിച്ച് ചത്തു പോകും. അത് ലൈക്ക് ഒരു അക്കാഡമിക് പഠിത്തമൊക്കെ പോലെ ആയിപ്പോകും. ഇഷ്ടമുള്ള പാട്ട് പ്ലേയിങ് ഒന്നും അല്ല.
അതെ ഉറപ്പായിട്ടും.
Match found.
പിന്നെ ഇതൊന്നും പഠിക്കാതെ സെൽഫ് ടോട്ട് കിട്ടുന്ന ഗിറ്റാറിസ്റ്റ് ഉണ്ടല്ലോ. അപ്പൊ എന്റെ അസംഷൻ ഇങ്ങനെ ഇഫ് വി സ്റ്റിക്ക് 5 years 6 years ചുമ്മാ ഇഷ്ടമുള്ളത് വായിച്ചുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുവാണെങ്കിൽ പയ്യെ എല്ലാ നോട്ട്സും ചെവിയിൽ ഇങ്ങനെ ഒരു ഇംപ്രന്റ് ആവുമായിരിക്കും.
അത് യെസ്
who will stop at nothing to betray his adopted father with the help of his real father.
I will conceal you and slay him with eyes.
In order to betray his real father,
Your death came by the son of Odin.
to impress his adopted father?
I could have done it, Father, for you!
That makes even less sense than his plan for the Avengers.
Not a great plan.
Meet Odin, Thor and Loki's dad, who pretty much guarantees that one of his kids will grow up to resent the other.
Only one of you can ascend to the throne.
എന്ത് പാടുന്നത്?
എനിക്ക് മനസ്സിലാവുന്നില്ല.
മറ്റേ കിങ് ഓഫ് കോക്കിലെ പാട്ടാണോ പാടുന്നത്?
Game of Thrones.
അല്ല, ഇഷ്കയിലെ പാട്ട് ദിൽ തോ ബച്ചാ ഹൈ ജി.
ഞാൻ ഹിന്ദി കേൾക്കാറില്ല.
ഞാൻ മറ്റേ എന്തോന്നോ കിങ്ങിണി പ്രാവ് ആ പാട്ടാണ് ഇടയ്ക്ക് ഞാൻ തോന്നിയത്. എനിക്ക് അല്ല.
And banished to these 2 square blocks in the New Mexico desert. There, he'll acclimate to our strange earth customs, like ordering in restaurants. Traffic safety. and horse purchasing.
I need a horse.
We don't have horses, just dogs.
And give me one of those large enough to ride.
Watch as Thor turns to Jane Foster for help, a brilliant astrophysicist with supermodel good looks.
ഞാൻ ഇപ്പൊ ഒരു പാട്ട് കേട്ട് പെട്ടെന്ന് തന്നെ ഞാൻ അതിനെ എടുത്തിട്ട് ഗൂഗിളിൽ വെക്ടേഴ്സ് ഹോണ്ടഡ് ഷോർ ഗിത്താർ ബിഗിനർ ലെസൺ അടിക്കാൻ വേണ്ടിട്ട് വെക്ടർ എന്ന് അടിച്ചപ്പോ തന്നെ ഫീലായി. ഞാൻ പണ്ട് എപ്പോഴും സെർച്ച് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട് ഊമ്പി.
അതാരാ പുതിയ ആളായിരുന്നു?
അല്ലല്ല, പഴയ ആളാണ്. ഹോണ്ടഡ് ഷോർസ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് ടീമുണ്ട്, അവരുടെ വെക്ടേഴ്സ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിട്ടൊരു പാട്ടുണ്ട്, നല്ല പാട്ടാണ്. ഞാൻ ആസിഡിൽ കേട്ടിട്ടുണ്ട് ഈ പാട്ട്. ഞാൻ അലിഞ്ഞ് തൂറി ഇല്ലാതെ.
Must be nice.
പക്ഷെ മൈ ബ്രദർ
Lord Zed from Power Rangers, One Broke Girl, and Portmandia. Thor's obligatory movie. So Loki dies at the end and comes back to life by the end of the credits? That's got to be some kind of record.
Let the killing begin.
From the studio dumb enough to sell their Marvel franchise rights to Disney comes yet another movie that only exists to set up the Avengers. Captain America.
രസമാണ്, ഒരു അച്ചീവ്മെന്റ് അൺലോക്ക് ഫീലിംഗ്.
With an important message. It's what's in the
ക്രീഡൻസ് സ്റ്റർ വാട്ടർ അല്ലേ, ക്ലിയർ വാട്ടർ അല്ലേ? ഹാവ് യു സീൻ ദ റെയിൻ ആണോ?
അത് ജസ്റ്റിൻ ഗിറ്റാറിലൊക്കെ പുള്ളി ആദ്യം പഠിപ്പിക്കുന്ന പാട്ടുകളൊന്നും
നീ ജസ്റ്റ്
അല്ല, അന്ന് പെയ്ഡ് ഇല്ലായിരുന്നു.
അത് തന്നെയാണോ ഇപ്പോഴും ഓഫർ ചെയ്യുന്നത് അതോ?
എനിക്കറിയില്ല കേട്ടോ, ലേ ഔട്ടൊക്കെ മാറ്റി കാണും. പെയ്ഡൊക്കെ ആക്കിയെങ്കിൽ പുള്ളി കുറെയൊക്കെ പേവാളിന്റെ പുറകെ വെച്ച് കാണും.
അല്ല, കുറെ സാധനങ്ങൾ ഇപ്പോഴും ഫ്രീ ആണ്, യൂട്യൂബ് ചാനൽക്കാർക്ക് തന്നെ കാണാൻ പറ്റും.
soldier with the power
ഇത്തവണ ഞാൻ ലൈക്ക് പിന്നെയും തിരിച്ചു ഇതിലോട്ട് കയറാൻ നോക്കുവാണെങ്കിൽ ഞാൻ മെറ്റൽ വായിക്കാനായിട്ട് നോക്കല്ലെന്നാണ് എൻ്റെ ഒരു ആഗ്രഹം. കാരണം അതാണെങ്കിൽ ചുമ്മാ ഇങ്ങനെ ഒരു ഗ്രൈൻഡാണ്, സ്പീഡില് ഗിറ്റാർ വായിക്കാനായിട്ട്. ഇത്തവണ കുറച്ചുകൂടെ സോൾഫുൾ സംഭവങ്ങളൊക്കെ ഒന്ന് വായിക്കാനായിട്ട് പഠിക്കണമെന്നുണ്ട്. കുറച്ച് ഹെൻഡ്രിക്സും സംഭവങ്ങളൊക്കെ ആ സൗണ്ട് നെയിൽ ചെയ്യാനായിട്ട്, സ്പീഡല്ല സൗണ്ട് നെയിൽ ചെയ്യാനായിട്ട്.
അതെ അതെ, എനിക്ക് മറ്റേ ഇതില് സോളോ ചെയ്യണമെന്നുണ്ട്. മറ്റേ കട്ടായിപ്പ് ഷൈൻ ഓൺ യുവർ ക്രൈസി ഡയമണ്ട്.
അതെ, സോൾഫുൾ സെറ്റ് വായിക്കാൻ പഠിക്കണം. അതൊക്കെ വായിക്കുവാണെങ്കിൽ പിന്നെയും കുറച്ചുകൂടെ ചെവിയൊക്കെ ട്രെയിൻ ആവും. കാരണം സ്ലോ അല്ലേ, നമ്മൾ തന്നെ ഗെസ് ചെയ്യാൻ തുടങ്ങും അടുത്ത നോട്ടല്ലാന്ന്.
അതെ അതെ, അത് നിനക്കൊരു ഇതിന്റെ ഒരു മാരത്തോൺ മറ്റേ എൻഡ്യൂറൻസ് റൺ വേണമെങ്കിൽ നീ ലെനേർഡ് സ്കൈനേർഡിന്റെ മറ്റേ ഫ്രീ വേർഡ് സോളോ കളിക്കാൻ പഠിച്ചാൽ മതി. താങ്ക്സ്, നിനക്കറിയാലോ
അത് ഓൾമോസ്റ്റ് ചെവി വെച്ച് വായിക്കാൻ പറ്റും, ഈസിയാണ്. പക്ഷെ പാടാണ് സ്പീഡ് കാരണം. മോസ്റ്റ് ഓഫ് ദ റിഫ്സ് ഈസിയാണ്. റിപ്പീറ്റ് ചെയ്യുമല്ലോ കൊറേ.
അതാണ് ഞാൻ കൊറേ നേരം ചെയ്തോണ്ടിരിക്കണം എന്നുള്ളതാണ്.
അത് ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞു. അതിനകത്തെ ലിക്സ് ഓരോന്നോരോന്ന് എടുത്ത് വായിക്കാനാണെങ്കിൽ ഈസിയാണ്. പക്ഷെ അത്രയും നേരം കറക്റ്റ് ആയിട്ട് വായിച്ചുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കാൻ എന്നെ കൊണ്ട് പറ്റത്തില്ല. പ്രാക്ടീസ് ചെയ്യണം കുറെ.
ഷൈൻ ഓൺ ക്രൈസി ഡയമണ്ടില് വിബ്രാറ്റോ ഉണ്ടല്ലേ? വിബ്രാറ്റോ അല്ലേ മറ്റേ സ്ട്രിങ് ബെൻഡ് ചെയ്യുന്ന?
മെസ്സേജ് വായിക്കുവായിരുന്നു. വിബ്രാറ്റോ ബെൻഡ് ചെയ്യുന്നല്ല, വിബ്രാറ്റോ ഈ വിരല് ചെറുതായിട്ട് അനക്കത്തില്ലേ ഒരു.
അപ്പൊ മറ്റേതെന്തോന്നാണ്, മറ്റേ സ്ട്രിങ്ങിനെ മുകളിലോട്ട് ചറക്കിച്ചു കൊണ്ടുപോകില്ലേ ഫ്രെറ്റ് ബോർഡില്?
അത് ബെൻഡിങ്.
അത് ബെൻഡിങ് തന്നെയാണോ പറയുന്നത്?
സ്ട്രിങ്ങിന്റെ മുകളില്
മേലിലോട്ട് ഇങ്ങനെ പുഷ് ചെയ്യണത്
മറ്റേ നെക്കിൽ അങ്ങോട്ട്. അത്
ബെൻഡിങ് അല്ല, ബെൻഡിങ്.
അപ്പൊ മറ്റേ വലിച്ചോണ്ടോ
ഇത്
പരിപാടി
ബെൻഡിങ് അല്ല ഉദ്ദേശിച്ചേ.
ആണെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു. അതല്ലേ നീ ഇപ്പോൾ ഫോട്ടോ ഇട്ട് മറ്റേ ഡിസ്കോഡിൽ, അത് തന്നെയല്ലോ ബെൻഡിങ് തന്നെയല്ലോ. ബേസിക്കലി മറ്റേ ഫ്രെറ്റില് സ്ട്രിങ്ങിനെ മുകളിലോട്ട് ചർക്കിച്ചോണ്ട് പോകും, വളക്കി ബെൻഡിങ് തന്നെയല്ലോ.
ചർക്കിച്ചോണ്ടുള്ള വാക്ക് ആദ്യമായിട്ടാണ് കേൾക്കുന്നത്. അത് ഇത് ബെൻഡിങ് തന്നെ.
ചർക്കിച്ചോണ്ട് ചർക്കി പറഞ്ഞ വാക്ക് വേറെ ഒരിടത്തും ഇല്ല, ഉപയോഗിക്കത്തില്ല.
സ്ലിപ്പ്.
അതെ, ചറക്കുക എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ സ്ലിപ്പ് ചെയ്യാന്നാണ് അർത്ഥം ഇവിടെ. ചരക്കല്ല, ചരക്ക് വീണു വേറെ.
ഡ്രിങ്കില് പില്ല് ചരക്കി കൊടുത്തു. സ്ലിപ്പ് നാണല്ലോ.
ചരക്ക് വീണു.
ഞാൻ ജസ്റ്റ് ഒരു എന്റർടൈനർ, എന്ത് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും?
സ്പ്രൈറ്റ് കലക്കി കൊടുക്കും.
അളിയാ സ്ട്രീമിൽ കയറിയതൊന്നും പറയല്ലേ,
പറഞ്ഞോണ്ടിരിക്കണം.
മോണിറ്റൈസ് ചെയ്ത് കളയും.
ജസ്റ്റ് another Tuesday for me, brother.
ഡിമോണിറ്റൈസ് ചെയ്യാൻ വേണ്ടി ആദ്യം മോണിറ്റൈസ് ആവണം, എന്നിട്ട് ഡിമോണിറ്റൈസ് ആക്കാൻ പറ്റുള്ളൂ.
അതെ. ഫക്കിൻ ഹെഡ്ഷോട്ട് ആക്രോസ് ഒക്കെ പോയി. ഞാനോ? എന്റെ നെറ്റ് സീനാണോ? നെറ്റ്വർക്ക് ആണെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു.
ഹാമർ പോലും എനിക്ക് നേരെ ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ല. മറ്റേ അന്ന് മറ്റേ ഇത് ചെയ്തില്ലേ നമ്മള്, ഞാൻ അവിടെ വന്നപ്പോഴത്തേക്കും നമ്മൾ മറ്റേ ഉയരി നദിയിലെ ഇടയ്ക്കുള്ള ഒരു സെക്ഷൻ, അത് ആക്ച്വലി 7 to 9 ഹാമർ ചെയ്യണം. ഹാമർ ചെയ്യാൻ പെടുന്ന പാട്, ഹാമർ ചെയ്യാതെ ഇരുന്നാലും കേൾക്കും, മനസ്സിലാക്കാൻ പറ്റും.
അത് നമ്മൾ കണ്ടുപിടിച്ചായിരുന്നു, നമ്മളും ഹാമർ ചെയ്യുന്നു.
കണ്ടുപിടിച്ചു. ഇല്ല, ഞാൻ ഹാമർ ചെയ്യുന്നില്ലായിരുന്നു, നീ ഹാമർ ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. ഞാൻ അതിനുശേഷം ഞാൻ കുറച്ച് കോഡ്സ് എടുത്ത് വെച്ച് നോക്കിയപ്പോഴത്തേക്കും ഒരു കോഡ് കിട്ടി, അത് മനസ്സിലായി.
അത് വിനയുമായിട്ടൊരു കോളിൽ ഇരുന്നപ്പോഴത്തേക്കാണ് മനസ്സിലായത്. വിഷുവർ ഹിയറിനകത്ത് ആ ഭാഗമില്ലേ, അപ്പൊ അതിനകത്തൊരു ഹാമർ, സെക്കൻഡ് നോട്ടിൽ തന്നെ ഒരു ഹാമർ ഉണ്ട്. അപ്പൊ പുള്ളി പറയുന്നത് എടാ ജസ്റ്റ് ഹാമർ ചെയ്യാനായിട്ട്. ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞു ജസ്റ്റ് ഞാൻ ഞെക്കിയിട്ട് ശബ്ദമൊന്നും വരുന്നില്ല, പുള്ളി ഞെക്കുമ്പോഴത്തേക്ക് ഉദ്ദേശിക്കുന്ന സംഭവം വരുന്നതാണ്. ഞാൻ ഞെക്കുമ്പോഴത്തേക്ക് ജസ്റ്റ് നോട്ട് അവിടെ നിന്നു. അത് കുറെ സമയമായിരുന്നു, കുറെ ദിവസമാണ്.
It's up to his latest creation to save the day. Remote Control Man.
This is a new level of lame.
You've seen the
ഗെയിം കളിക്കുന്ന സമയം മാറ്റി വെച്ചാൽ മതി.
എനിക്ക്
ഗ്രൈൻഡ് ഒന്നും അല്ല,
ഗ്രൈൻഡ് അല്ല. ബേസിക്കലി ഇപ്പൊ ആൾക്കാരുടെ അടുത്ത് പോയി സംസാരിക്കുമ്പോഴത്തേക്കും എന്റെ ക്യാരക്ടർ ഗെയിമിംഗ് മാത്രം ആവാൻ പാടില്ല, വേറെ എന്തെങ്കിലും കുറച്ചുകൂടെ, ഐ മീൻ ലൈക്ക് എനിക്ക് കുറച്ചുകൂടെ എന്തെങ്കിലും വേറെ എന്തെങ്കിലും ചെയ്യണമെന്നുണ്ട്, അത്രേ ഉള്ളൂ.
സോഷ്യൽ
ഗെയിമിംഗ് ഞാൻ ഒട്ടും റിഗ്രറ്റ് ചെയ്തില്ല. ഞാൻ ലൈക്ക് ഇപ്പം എനിക്ക് അടുത്ത ജോലിയിലോട്ട് പോകുമ്പോഴത്തേക്ക് അതൊരു ഗെയിമിംഗ് ഫീൽഡ് ആണെങ്കിൽ അത് ഒപ്റ്റിമൽ സാധനം ആയിരിക്കും. ഐ ക്യാൻ എംപ്ലോയ് എന്റെ കയ്യിലുള്ള സ്കിൽസ് ഇൻ ഗെയിമിംഗ് ആണെങ്കിൽ ഉറപ്പായിട്ടും. പക്ഷെ there are more medium of consumption, content consumption left. അതൊന്നും മിസ് ഔട്ട് ചെയ്യാൻ പാടില്ല. സോ കൈ ചുമ്മാ വെച്ചോണ്ട് ലൈക്ക് ഡോട്ട കളിക്കുമ്പോഴത്തേക്ക് അറ്റ്ലീസ്റ്റ് എന്റെ 3 വിരലെങ്കിലും ഞാൻ ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്നുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. സോ ഇതിപ്പം എന്തെങ്കിലും ലൈക്ക് എന്തെങ്കിലും ചെയ്യണം, എന്തെങ്കിലും ആക്ടിവിറ്റി കൈവരിച്ച് ചെയ്യണം. ഞാൻ മറ്റതിന് വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് സിൽവർ, ഞാൻ മറ്റേ ഗെയിം ബോയ് ഉണ്ടാക്കുന്നതിന് വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് 1-2 സാധനം കൂടെ ഞാൻ ഓർഡർ ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഇപ്പൊ തലേദിനായി ഇത്. ആ 0 വാങ്ങിച്ചപ്പോ 0-ന് മൈക്രോ USB പോർട്ടേ ഉള്ളൂ. മൈക്രോ അല്ല, മിനി USB പോർട്ടേ ഉള്ളൂ. വേറെ ഒന്നിനും ഇതില്ല. മറ്റേ പഴയ ഫോണുകളുടെ പോർട്ടാണ്, അത് ഒറ്റ പോർട്ടേ ഉള്ളൂ.
ഒരു കസ്റ്റം ഉണ്ടാക്കണം നീ പ്ലാൻ ഇട്ടായിരുന്നു
ഞാൻ റാസ്ബെറി പൈ വാങ്ങിച്ചായിരുന്നു, റാസ്ബെറി പൈ 0 വാങ്ങിച്ചായിരുന്നു. ഇപ്പൊ റാസ്ബെറി പൈ 8 അനൗൺസ് ചെയ്തു. പണ്ട്
നിങ്ങൾക്ക് അറിയുവോ സൂപ്പർഡ്രൈവ് ഉപയോഗിക്കാൻ അറിയുവോ? എഞ്ചിനീയറിംഗ്
കോളേജിൽ പഠിച്ചപ്പോ ഓർമ്മയുണ്ട്. ഐ മീൻ അത് അപ്ലൈ ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. ബട്ട് ഇത് ബ്രഷപ്പ് ചെയ്താ പോരെ?
ഞാൻ മെക്കാനിക്കൽ അല്ല, ഞാൻ സ്വയമാണ് പഠിച്ചത്.
ഞാൻ റോബോട്ടിക്സ് ക്ലബിലൊക്കെ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു എന്റെ കോളേജിൽ. സോ ഐ ഗസ് എനിക്ക്
റോബോട്ടിക്സ് ക്ലബിൽ ഒരു പറയില്ല.
ഐ ഗസ് മേ ബി
സ്ട്രീമിൽ വരുന്ന രണ്ടുപേരുടെ പ്രത്യേക ശ്രദ്ധയ്ക്ക് ഭാവിയിൽ ഏതെങ്കിലും ഇംപ്രഷൻ ഉണ്ടാക്കുകയാണെങ്കിൽ മറിയൻ എഞ്ചിനീയറിംഗ് കോളേജ് വേസ്റ്റ് സ്പേസ്.
ആ രണ്ടുപേരിൽ ഒരാൾ നീ മറ്റേ ഞാനുവാ.
മറ്റേ നവീൻ.
നവീൻ ഒന്നുമല്ല ഞാൻ. അല്ല അങ്ങനെയല്ല ഉദ്ദേശിച്ചത്. ഈ പറഞ്ഞ രണ്ട് വ്യൂവേഴ്സ് ഇംപ്രഷൻ ഉണ്ടാക്കുക. ഭാവിയിലെ ഇംപ്രഷൻസ്. ഓക്കെ.
പിന്നെ സ്പെഷ്യൽ ഷൗട്ട് ഔട്ട് നിർമ്മല കോളേജ് മുളന്തുർത്തി.
അളേ ഇതെന്തോന്ന് കോളേജ് ഹെയ്റ്റ്സ് ആണോ? അളേ നിങ്ങൾ എന്ത് ചെയ്യുന്നു?
നിങ്ങളുടെ പിള്ളേരെ ചിന്മയ വിദ്യാലയത്തിൽ പഠിക്കാൻ വിടല്, ഒരിക്കലും വിടല്ല unless you want them to become terrorists.
ഓൾറെഡി കേരളത്തിന് ഭയങ്കര ബാഡ് നെയിമാണ് ആ കാര്യത്തിൽ.
കുറെ പൈസ കളയുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഇസ്കയിലോട്ട് വിട്ടാൽ മതി. ആർട്സ്
സത്യം ഇസ്ക അല്ല, ലൈക്ക് ദിസ് ഇസ് എ discussion for college spaces. I don't consider ISKA as a college. It's a scam institution. If you get out with a paper called a degree and with your kidneys and liver intact, then you have won in life, man.
പിന്നെ അസുര പേഴ്സണലി യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റി ഓഫ് വെസ്റ്റ് സ്കോട്ട്ലൻഡിലാണ് പഠിച്ചത്. സോറി നാട്ട് ഗോഡ്. അവർ ലിങ്ക്ഡിനിൽ വെച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട് യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റി ഓഫ് വെസ്റ്റ് സ്കോട്ട്ലൻഡിൽ നിന്നാണ് പഠിച്ചിറങ്ങിയത്. വെസ്റ്റ് സ്കാറ്റ്ലൻഡ് ഇസ്കേഡ് നീ പഠിച്ചിറങ്ങിയത്.
യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റി വെസ്റ്റ് ഓഫ് സ്കോട്ട്ലൻഡ് അതെവിടെയാണ്? കാക്കനാട്. കാക്കനാടിലെ ഏതൊരു പൊട്ടക്കൂടി എടുത്ത് അവിടെ ഫില്ല് ചെയ്ത് ഒരു ഉണ്ടാക്കിയ ബിൽഡിംഗ് ആണത്.
പറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞപ്പോ മാൻഡോന്റെ മെസ്സേജ് സെൻഡ് യുവർ സൗണ്ട് ബാർ ലിങ്ക്.
നടക്കണ്ട ലോട്ടറി
തുടങ്ങിയോ?
ഇല്ല, വീട്ടിലേക്ക് വാങ്ങിക്കുകയാണ് തോന്നുന്നു.
അതാ ചോദിച്ചോണ്ട് ലോട്ടറി എന്തെങ്കിലും അടിച്ചോ?
ഇല്ല, ഇപ്പൊ സെയിലല്ലേ
എല്ലാം. എന്റെ ഇതിലാണ് എന്റെ ഭർത്ത EMI ഇട്ടേക്കുന്നതാണ്. ഇതാണ് വരുന്നത്. താങ്ക്സ്. എന്റെ പൈസ ഇല്ല. ഈ മാസം എങ്ങനെയാണോ പേ ഓഫ് ചെയ്യാൻ പോകുന്നത്?
സൗണ്ട് ബാറിന്റെ ലിങ്ക് ഒന്ന് അയച്ചു.
നിന്റെ എത്രയായി?
ഞാൻ വാങ്ങിച്ചത് 15 രൂപ 13,900 കിട്ടി.
13,900 അല്ലേ?
നല്ല സൗണ്ട് ബാർ കാണുന്നു.
പ്രത്യേകം പറയാം കഴിപ്പോ
He's not battling yet another forgettable bad guy. Watch as the mighty Thor mopes around because he's still hung up on a girl he spent one long weekend with and hasn't called in 2 years. Revealing area. Natalie Portman returns as Jean Grey from the X-Men Phoenix saga. With the help of her wacky sidekick, her other wacky sidekick, and her other wacky sidekick's wacky sidekick, they'll settle the convergence. A piece of science mumbo jumbo. Everyone keeps trying to explain.
ജാക്സ് പഡൈസി കളിച്ചോണ്ടാണെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു. എനിക്ക് എൽഡൻ റിംഗ് വീണ്ടും കളിക്കാൻ തോന്നുന്നു.
ഞാൻ ഇന്ന് കളിച്ചതേ ഉള്ളൂ. 5 ബോസസിനെ കൊന്നു. റെനാലയുടെ കാലിന്റെ അടിയിലുള്ള 3 കൊച്ചുങ്ങൾ തുപ്പിക്കൊന്നു.
ഓ എടേ ഷാഡോ ഓഫ് ദി എട്ടർ എപ്പം വരും?
അത് പറഞ്ഞില്ലായിരുന്നു ഞാൻ.
എന്താ പറയുന്നത്?
മറ്റേ ഒരു ലീക്ക് വന്നിട്ടുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. ഒരു റൂമറാണ്. ഫെബ്രുവരി 24 ആണ്.
ഫെബ്രുവരി 30 ദിവസമേ ഉള്ളൂ. അപ്പൊ 24 അതിന്റെ അടിയിൽ വരും. ഓക്കെ ഓക്കെ, നോട്ട് എ പ്രാങ്ക്. അല്ല നീ പറഞ്ഞില്ല, ഇല്ലെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു. ഞാൻ കേട്ടു. ഞാൻ ഉണ്ടായില്ല, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഞാൻ ശ്രദ്ധിച്ചു കാണില്ല.
ബേസിക്കലി ലീക്ക് വന്നതെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഈ വരുന്ന ഡിസംബറില് ഗെയിം അവാർഡ്സിന്
അനൗൺസ് ചെയ്യും. അത് നീ പറഞ്ഞായിരുന്നു. യെസ് അത് ഓക്കെ. ഞാൻ അപ്പം വിട്ടുപോയത്. എന്റെ തലേന്ന് സോൺ ഔട്ട് ഏതായിരിക്കും. ഗെയിം അവാർഡ്സിൽ റിവീൽ ചെയ്യും. യെസ്, അത് പറഞ്ഞായിരുന്നു ഞാൻ. ഓ ബൈ ദ വേ, ലോർഡ്സ് ഓഫ് ദ ഫോളനെ പറ്റിയുള്ള അഭിപ്രായം എന്താ?
അതിനെ ഈക്വലി കൾച്ചറിനു ആക്ച്വലി ഐ കൈൻഡ് ലൈക്ക് ഇറ്റ്. പുതിയത് ഞാൻ നോക്കിയില്ല, ബട്ട് ട്രെയിലേഴ്സ് വെച്ച് നോക്കുമ്പോഴത്തേക്കും ഇറ്റ് ലുക്സ് പ്രിറ്റി ഗുഡ്.
3 ദിവസത്തിൽ വരും. സോ ഐ എം തിങ്കിങ് ലൈക്ക് കളിക്കണോ വേണ്ടയോ എന്ന്. അവര് കൊറേ ഇതിട്ടായിരുന്നു, എത്ര 30 വേഴ്സസ് എന്തോന്ന് 336 വെപ്പൺ, 100 എത്ര ആർമർ പീസസ് എന്നൊക്കെ പറഞ്ഞ എന്തോ ഒരു ഇതിട്ടായിരുന്നു, പോസ്റ്റ് ഇട്ടായിരുന്നു.
അല്ല, പക്ഷെ അവരുടെ ബോസസിന്റെ ഒരു ജനറൽ നോക്കിയപ്പോഴത്തേക്കും മൊത്തം സോൾസ് ലൈക്ക് ബോസസിന്റെ
അവരുടെ ഇത് ഓൾമോസ്റ്റ് അവരുടെ ഗെയിം എസ്തറ്റിക് തന്നെ കംപ്ലീറ്റ്ലി സോൾസ് ഇതല്ലേ, അറ്റ്ലീസ്റ്റ് ഞാൻ കണ്ടത് വെച്ചിട്ട്. എനിക്ക് ലോർഡ്സ് ഓഫ് ദ ഫോളനെ പറ്റി പ്രീവിയസ് ഇൻഫോ ഒന്നുമില്ല.
ബേസിക്കലി ഒരു ലാൻഡൻ വെച്ച ഒരു കളിയാണ് അത്. കൂടുതൽ പറയണ്ട.
ലാൻഡാണോ?
ഗ്രീൻ ലാൻഡൻ DCU. ഗ്രീൻ ലാൻഡൻ 2 വരട്ടളിയാ. ഓ ബൈ ദ വേ, സ്പീക്കിംഗ് ഓഫ് റയൻ റെനോൾഡ്സ്, ഡെഡ്പൂൾ 3 is a movie.
ഫൈനലി
എനിക്ക് അത് വരുന്നൊക്കെ കൊള്ളാം, ബട്ട് എനിക്ക് ഹ്യൂഗ് ജാക്ക്മാൻ തിരിച്ചു വരണ്ടെന്നുണ്ടായിരുന്നു.
എനിക്കും ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു ആക്ച്വലി,
ബിക്കോസ് ലോഗൻ ended in a very good point.
യെസ്, ലോഗൻ ഭയങ്കര ബ്യൂട്ടിഫുൾ.
Wolverine end, it was good. Yeah, it was good, but I don't really like him being back.
Yeah, I mean അതാണ് ലൈക്ക്, I mean വരുന്ന കുഴപ്പമില്ല, പക്ഷെ
Yeah.
ലോഗന്റെ ഏതൊരു മ്യൂസിക് വീഡിയോ കണ്ടല്ലേ ഏജ് കരയാൻ തുടങ്ങിയത്?
അതെ,
ലോഗന്റെ മ്യൂസിക് വീഡിയോ അല്ല, ലോഗന്റെ ലോഗൻ വീഡിയോ ആണ്, വേറെ പാട്ടാണ്.
अरे वो चुप ना, गेम खेलना अपनी.
ടീം ഡെത്ത് മാച്ചിൽ ആൾക്കാർ വോയിസ് ചാറ്റ് ഒക്കെ ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്നു. വൈ
ടീം ഡെത്ത് മാച്ച്
काम से काम रख लेना है.
ഞാൻ ഇവിടെ എന്റെ മോൻ ഇതെന്തോന്നു യുദ്ധം ചെവി ഞാൻ എടുക്കുന്നത്. ഞാൻ വാലറന്റ് കളിക്കാൻ തുടങ്ങി.
तूने क्या उखाड़ लिया भाई, कर तो तू भी कुछ नहीं पा रहा.
Bro, I take 21 kills.
So sit back and enjoy the best standalone Marvel movie since Iron Man. Full of awesome action, awesome cameos, and one awesome twist. They run into the ground. And Nick Fury turns out to still be alive. Crossbone turns out to be okay. The guys in this movie. Still great though.
More kills, 18 less. Useless Njan.
I am as useless as you.
ज्यादा बोलेगा ना अपनी पर आ जाएंगे. चुपचाप अपनी गेम के ना, चुपचाप गेम.
30th എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്
क्या कर
ഇവരൊന്നും ടീം ഡെത്ത് മാച്ച് കിടക്കാരെയാണ്.
Without the rights to the biggest stars contracts about to expire.
No.
काम से काम रखे ना भाई, क्यों ना क्या हो गया?
लेना की कान फट रही. नहीं मैं फट रही है.
Star Wars in a science fantasy adventure about
Yes, I am as useless as your mom.
Wow, കിടിലം comeback.
ये चुपचाप खेल लेना तू. और चलना.
बहुत बोल रहे साले, काम कर अपना, आजा 1v.
1v1 തുടങ്ങി. Beautiful.
Who doesn't understand our customs in a Thor kind of way? Groot, a big hulking tree. Get it? And Rocket, the wisecracking tech genius with a drinking problem, like Tony Stark. What I'm trying to say is, they're the Space Avengers, but I guess it's technically not stealing if they're ripping off themselves. Watch the Guardians race to find an excuse for more Avengers sequels by chasing after the Infinity Stone, an orb of world-conquering power that no one bothers to guard, and a gem so powerful it can kill you just by touching it, unless you're this guy. Or you can join hands to disperse its power, unless you're these guys.
Match
Or you
found.
can just jam it into a hammer and use it safely from there. It's best not to think about it too hard. You thought the Avengers was nerdy? You ain't seen nothing yet. Between all the action and comedy, get ready for a whole lot of space mumbo-jumbo.
I will unfurl 1,000 years of Kree justice on Xandar.
What's important now is we get the Ravagers' army to help us save Xandar.
Wherever they run, I will find the remnants of these systems were forged into concentrated ingots.
Then, if you can figure any of that out, try to figure out why this blue alien isn't working with this blue alien, who's working for this blue alien, to kill this green alien, who both want to kill this purple alien, as does this Christmas-colored alien. But if you get confused, just remember the hero is still the white guy. So experience the swagger of a movie studio drunk on its own power, as Marvel trolls the world with balls-out middle fingers to the audience they know they have in the palm of their hands. Oh, you like superheroes? Well, how about a movie that stars a fucking raccoon and a fucking tree? You like Vin Diesel? Yeah, well, we cast him and he only says one fucking line. You want more pedigreed actors? We'll put them in
Successfully updated.
space bullshit.
Okay.
All Nova pilots, interlock
I'm assuming.
and
Oh yeah,
form
stream in a title update.
Because
Beautiful.
who doesn't want to be in a fucking Marvel movie? Hey, recognize that chubby idiot from Parks and Rec? We're gonna turn him into a sex symbol. That would be hilarious. Remember the worst movie we ever made, Howard the Duck? Stick that after the credits when everyone's expecting Avengers 2. It'll totally with our fans and they'll love it anyways. Speaking of which, remember Thanos from that one scene at the end of the Avengers a few years ago? Well, we're bringing him back, and he's still not doing shit. Why? Because you. We're Marvel, that's why. What are you gonna do? Watch DC? Thought so. Starring Marvel Chris number 3, Green Natiri, Draxon, Draxoff, Chewbacca, Cocoon, Blue Man Group, Dr. Steve Rule, and Darkseid. Marvel's Space Avengers. Okay, I get where Star-Lord's Walkman came from, but where do you get a tape deck for a spaceship? Galaxy Shack? After the mind-blowing success of the Avengers, the game-changing thrills of the Winter Soldier, and the unexpected surprise of Guardians of the Galaxy, you thought there was no way the next Avengers could live up to the hype. You were right. Avengers Age of Ultron. I mean, it's definitely good, just not great, you know what I mean? Like, certainly enjoyable, but, you know, oh man, we're gonna catch hell for this, aren't we? When the Mandarin seemingly killed Iron Man and took the president hostage, the Avengers didn't assemble. When Malekith almost destroyed the universe, the Avengers didn't assemble.
Reloading.
And when a terrorist organization infiltrated and came just seconds away from killing millions, the Avengers still didn't assemble. But when a remote Hydra base
Scanning ahead.
might be hiding something, every single Avenger is assembling all up in his business. For even more. God. Hey, does that mean we can finally stop using this one? Joss Whedon is back at the helm, and more beat down than ever.
In the second one, Jonathan's gonna hurt. Oh, I have all these restrictions, but I also have all these guidelines.
As he does his best to meet our unrealistic nerd expectations, and tries to make a standalone sequel as good as Empire Strikes Back or Godfather 2, that also sets up Civil War.
Every time someone tries to do war before it starts,
And sets up Infinity War.
Shut down.
And sets up Thor Ragnarok.
Shut down.
Dead. Can you not see?
And sets up Black Panther.
Perfect.
And fits in Disney corporate cross promotions. Revealing area. Juggling act so insanely difficult.
Deploying
Turned down
drone.
the sequel, quit Twitter, and doesn't have any new films in development. New stage intact. Guys, I think we just broke Justin. He needs a hug. Experience the movie equivalent of emptying out your entire toy box and smashing all your action figures into each other as the Avengers roster blows even further with Vision, Scarlet Witch, and Quicksilver. Quiet now, some are never called Vision, Scarlet Witch, or Quicksilver. The lame Russian knockoff of the X-Men was with way better. One has hand-wavy mind control powers and can also stop trains, and the other is a beam shooting 3D printed vibranium plus Jarvis, plus the Mind Stone, who can fly and makes capes. What? Can one of you guys explain Vision to me? I have no
Scanning
idea
ahead.
what he is. You've seen great Marvel movies. Found them like Loki. No, definitely not. Not even close. Huh, guess it's still just Loki. Now, get ready for another generically evil one-off villain who hates the Avengers for reasons, with an overcomplicated plot to evolve and or destroy the world by turning an Eastern European city into... Not really. For limited screen time, full of rushed sci-fi, Three Wars, Magic Jacuzzi, Captain America's own, and the most out-of-left-field love story since Spock and Uhura. But don't worry, there's still plenty of time left over for your favorite to become your third or fourth least favorite Avenger. Oh, Hawkeye, good for you. We like you now. Get ready for everything you loved about the first Avengers movie all over again. Mind control. Again. Looking for Loki's scepter. Again. A Thanos team. Again. A final showdown against a faceless army with a team force. Again. And tons
Taken out.
of ribs.
Heads up.
Faster than a Catholic rabbit.
We won't hold it against you if you can't get it out. And thanks.
Joke's over! You're dead! Stop whipping!
I've got your trail.
Shock start. Shock start. Scanning ahead.
The insufferable starring Mr. Rogers and him. Beats by Bruce. Good luck finding her action figure. So that's what ends. Oh yeah! Monster on the loose! Yeah, right here. CGI bombs. Super Siri. Skynet. And the new Avengers.
Not ready yet.
Avengers. Roughly 1 week of Ultron. I'm calling it. The SHIELD helicarrier will become the MCU's Eagles.
Silence.
Finding.
Scanning ahead.
From Edgar Wright. One Billy refused to get in line. Comes a movie based on a superhero so ridiculous, so swift, although using their projects on a day. Ant-Man. You've seen Marvel movies based on Green Giants, Norse gods,
Shock start.
and weirdos. Now, get ready for a hero so silly, no one can even keep a straight face when they say his dumb name. In this super-powered heist film that against all odds actually really works. I mean, it's still more believable than letting someone join the Avengers just because they're
Gone.
Wait, nope, not that one. Yeah, that's it. A master thief gets busted. Never tries to get away with anything.
Hey, little guy.
His life will change when he meets Hank Pym. To a bald former ally who betrays him.
Now four.
Suit technology for evil. And if that sounds familiar, it's because it's the exact same premise as the first Iron Man movie. If it ain't broke. Seriously, it even has that friend staring at the scene of that amazing amazing visual effects that make 70-year-old Michael Douglas look like 60-year-old Michael Douglas, and has harmless locations pulsed with epic danger.
Revealing area.
A briefcase, a toy train set, and Michael Senior's high-stakes fight since Frodo versus Gollum.
Not ready.
Run out of ways for guys to punch each other in the face. Prepare for a movie that would be really big without Paul Rudd doing Paul Rudd things. Here we go!
Stimulate for olfactory nerve centers. Use prototype.
Flash out!
What separates it
Revealing
from the
area.
other 11 MCU movies with making another schlubby comedian for a superhero role, actually getting you to care about disgusting insect monsters. Anthony! Oh man, I like that one because he had a name. And saying the one thing everyone's been yelling at the screen since Phase 2 started.
I think our first move should be calling the Avengers.
So strap in for the best micro movie since Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, as Marvel proves once again they can literally sell you anything, and they don't even have to try that hard to sell it.
Ants! Ants! Ant-Man!
Huh? Starring I Love You, Matt, Tony Stark Sr., Wasp Machine, the only Latino in the MCU, T.I.
Match
as
found.
himself, and the biggest Avenger they could get, Thomas and the Magic Railroad, and disposable Marvel villain number 9, Tiny Iron Man.
Wherever they run,
Man,
I will find
after
them.
this one, I cannot imagine these movies getting any strange. Oh yeah, forgot about that. You've seen them fight as hero versus hero. You've seen them fight as friend versus friend. Now, the greatest threat to the Avengers is... It's gonna be themselves again, isn't it? Yeah, that's what happens when your villains kinda suck. Captain America. Civil War. Loosely based on the comic book crossover event comes the epic struggle that has your favorite heroes asking, is it better to be dickishly stubborn
If I see a situation pointed south, I can't ignore it.
or stubbornly dickish?
Sometimes I want to punch you in your perfect teeth.
In a film that settles a moral and political debate, the only way superheroes know how, by beating the crap out of each other. Take that, regulatory oversight! The government wants to rein in the Avengers for when they recklessly save the entire world from aliens. That other time when they saved the entire world from a secret Nazi death cult. And again, save the entire world from the army of murder robots they created. Okay, that one is on them.
Ultron. My fault.
Now, Captain America must get in line or face the prospect of an all-out civil war. Or at least one group sparring session.
You're pulling your punches.
One real fight, and a nice letter reminding us that everything is still hunky-dory.
Tony, if you need me, I'll be there.
What, you thought there'd be lasting stakes? Come on, this is Marvel we're talking about. Cap is back, and he's still a total beefcake, leading a team of rebels alongside his quippy black best friend.
Because you're going to have to go Mark Furman on my ass.
Hawkeye, who's great in small doses. Ant-Man, who's there. Scarlet Witch, who's still doing vague hand-wavy stuff. And
fuck?
Bucky, the man whose haircut was frozen in the 90s. Opposing them is Team Iron Man, his quippy black best friend.
Yes, this is Tony Stank.
Black Widow, who's still scissoring anyone she can get her legs around. Black Panther, the king of giving monologues into the middle distance.
Dead.
Match found.
Manta passed from warrior to warrior. I can have one of them find peace.
Whatever the hell Vision is.
You know, I don't know what this is.
Yeah, neither do we, buddy. And the best version of Spider-Man, complete with a pre-murdered Uncle Ben.
Hey, I'm Peter.
Tony.
If Tony gives him the great power, great responsibility speech, I am so out of here. Thrill as these former friends become enemies thanks to the evil Zemo, a man out for revenge by framing the Winter Soldier for the murder of King T'Chaka, which will... Hold on, I forgot. Can we roll Zemo's plan again? Uh-huh, yeah. Rex's car? Really? Stealing a book? Okay. Not sure he'd drown in that sink, though. Okay, that makes sense. There's no way he knew those guys were gonna show up. Wait, so he called the maid from Russia? Ah, the old captured on purpose ploy. Someone's been reading Loki's plan. Ugh, this is dumber than Luther's.
Not a great plan.
Can we just play the airport scene again? Oh, it's so cool. He was like the size of an ant, now he's a giant. Experience a film that's more than just mindless action. It's also about love. Watch Tony Stark deal with the heartbreak of dating someone whose contract expired after Iron Man 3.
We're taking a break.
The weird flirtation of this weird British Christmas robot and this weird witch who puts him in the friend hole. Ooh. And the greatest love story of all, as Steve Rogers once again pines for the plums of the man that only he and Tumblr really care about, as he tries to redeem this brainwashed killer caveman for the second movie in a row.
I don't know if I'm worth all this, Steve.
While ignoring two perfectly good boyfriends who are right there in front of his face.
We need you, Cap.
And now he has to go on the run before he can seal the deal with Peggy Carter's niece? 90 years old and this guy is still a virgin? Someone please have sex with Captain America already. Hell, you know what? I'll do it. I'll bend over right now. So go enjoy the hero versus hero movie that everyone loved, instead of the hero versus hero movie that most everyone hated, even though they're a lot more similar than anyone would like to admit. Featuring a non-superpowered villain, tricking a symbol of America into fighting a billionaire playboy, using an incoherent plan that includes blowing up a meeting of government officials, and using the hero's moms to manipulate them.
Save Martha!
I don't care. He killed my mom.
That ends with an ominous warning from a prison cell, and sets up a universe worth of spin-offs along the way. Uh-oh. Cue the airport scene again.
Oh, come on!
Oh, that's better. Starring Barnes & Noble.
Don't worry, everyone. I won't tell them what scares you.
Awesome-O, Jeremy Againer,
Reloading.
Walkie Rowe, the spectacular Sony Man, Tahala, Womb Raider, another Blue Marvel villain, you know, because he's sad, Brian Fantanta, and Giant, Location, Headers, Vienna, Queens, 1991, Cleveland. Wait, there's no reason to get that excited about Cleveland. Captain America 3, Avengers 2.5. Boy, that escalated quickly.
That's you, right?
So how did Tony know that Peter Parker was Spider-Man? Would he just break into every
Where are
bedroom in
you?
New York until he got lucky? Oh wait, hang on. That sounded really bad.
Bring them down. They're blind with fear.
That's the question. You ever watch Iron Man? No. Marvel's latest solo movie invites you to ask another. You ever watch Iron Man on Wii?
Feeling sight.
Doctor Strange. Experience the great illusion that you haven't seen this movie before as you sit
Spike
through the heroic
planted.
origins of a cocky but capable, super rich, wisecracking, workaholic with a weird goatee, in love with a red-headed subordinate, learning to be less
Hi,
selfish,
are you a
played by
Indian
famous
bro?
Sherlock
Yes,
Holmes
I am
actor.
Indian.
It's like Iron Man,
Hello, welcome to
player
stream.
standing.
just like Iron Man.
But not proud.
Magic has come to
Thanks.
the Marvel Universe, and not that it's just science BS that Thor went on about.
Your ancestors.
We're talking acid trip 70s blacklight poster magic that bends space and time in new plot-breaking ways,
Reina,
and uses
after you
mind-blowing
take from the
effects
fallen,
to
what
distract you
remains?
from the fact that
Makes
the
me
action is
wonder.
still 90% punching. Shouldn't that hurt his hands? You cringed when he tried to do a southern accent.
Power didn't go out. I forgot to set the clock. I'm sorry, Mom.
You weren't sure if he was serious when he attempted a Boston one.
You know what, John? Good to see you doing so well.
Now, Benedict Cumberbatch will sound like an Englishman, pretending
Thanks,
to be a
Aleo.
German,
I'll find
pretending
you.
to be an American in a feature-length tribute to Ozzy's accent and Die Hard when he gets It's
Fuck.
You care so much, don't you?
Benny, Bubby, your natural voice is perfect. Use it. Joining the titular Strange on his journey from Act 1 protagonist to Act 3 protagonist are side characters and villains who are up to the
down, B.
Chiwetel Ejiofor, who's just kind of there to explain things.
Last player standing.
Create branches in time.
This is a relic. The sanctums protect the world, and we sorcerers
Cutting their vision.
protect the sanctum.
Playing a bad guy.
Spike down,
For
B.
the third time in his career, whose entire plan revolves around successfully ripping some pages out of a book to summon a malevolent demon who he hopes won't enslave the human race.
Not a great point.
This winter, a being of immense power, bravely guarding the Marvel Cinematic Universe from Asian actors.
I'm the last thing they'll
And
see
this
before
quote,
they
with
die.
more personality than any of the human beings.
Oh, fuck.
Stop.
Man, I want to see that cloak crossover with the rug and Aladdin so bad. Enjoy a visual masterpiece that has to be seen in 3D on a giant screen to be fully appreciated. Because when you watch it on a laptop, you realize just how much of it is medical mumbo jumbo.
We need to get a prep for a subocular training out of it. I'm fusing transected spinal cords. I'm stimulating neurogenesis in the central nervous system. Pass a step.
Where are you? Mark one.
C7C8 spinal cord injury.
With a heaping side order of magic mumbo jumbo.
The dark dimension makes them more powerful in the mirror dimension.
So the rituals in the purple sector.
I broke the astral form out of your physical form.
The one level 2.
Stim beacon down.
Molting boots of Valtor.
Pages of Caecilius.
Contact the Marvel and draw power from the dark dimension.
Wingardium Leviosa suck me sideways. This is unnecessary. Just shoot laser beams out of your wand and be done with it. So enjoy a film that, despite its faults, doesn't fall into the third act trap. Army and a sky beam saves money by replaying the same scene 15 times in a row.
Careful here.
Smoke sends a powerful message to the children. Modern medicine can't be trusted.
My spirit deepened, and somehow
Your body healed.
yes.
And don't text and drive, because you might end up turning into a wizard. Starring Benedict Wong, Benedict White, Bordeaux, Morpheus, You Mad Bro, Night Nurse,
30 seconds
Circle
left.
Hands.
Spike planted.
Hands on hands.
My
hands
territory!
On hands.
My!
Hands
I have them now!
With Bobby hands.
Last player standing.
See ya.
One enemy remaining.
Three. Stranger Things. So, Cumberbatch did the motion capture himself? Man,
Hello?
he really likes to goof around in leotards, huh?
None can stop me.
Clutch.
Some things you just can't teach.
Last round before the switch. And everything. Hoarding money is anyone feeling generous?
Something comes a cool-looking, super fun, laugh out loud, but ultimately kind of forgettable sequel. What? Still better than all the other Marvel Part 2s, except for Winter Soldier.
Is that better?
Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 2.
Anyone feeling generous?
Blast off again with Marvel's Space Avengers,
Espectacular.
a team of
Thank you.
misfits who learned how to work together in their first movie. Then turn back into
find you.
a-holes so they can learn it all over again.
Mark 2. No charges.
In this
We'll
playful
catch them.
action comedy where the heroes never really get hurt. The danger never really feels that imminent. And the jokes never really fall flat. But let's be honest, they're not as funny as the characters think they are.
Off your
Sleep.
feet!
Okay, guys.
Last player standing.
Teleport's ready.
Scale it back a little.
Say I'm so dead.
Hey, let me decide
Spike
when to
planted.
laugh. All right? Oh, just shut up. adventure with all your favorite heroes like Star-Lord, who discovers he's the son of a god and a moron.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about, but I like the way you say it.
Gamora, who ditches the strong silent badass trope to become a strong silent badass with the more and baby Groot toys. Whose eyes don't work, apparently.
Damn, I'm using my left eye? I'm using my wrong eye again, aren't I? That's
Switching sides.
Works, you stupid raccoon.
Did I miss something?
Hesitation is for
Undercover Mantis
amateurs.
With the
Let's
power
go.
of getting roasted by everyone.
Reloading.
You are horrifying, Luca. I never thought she'd be able to do it with as weak and skinny as she appears to be.
Reloading.
Imagine being with you physically.
Including herself.
I'm certainly grateful to be ugly.
And Drax, the once tragic
Reloading.
who's become an aggressively dumb sex freak.
Reloading.
I like a woman with some meat on her bones. My father would tell the story of impregnating my mother. I have sensitive nipples. It would make my nether regions gorge.
Oh, look, you have a good thing going with Drax. Don't take it too far and Urkel your best
Stay
character.
focused.
Ow, my nipples!
Prepare for an episode of My Two Dads in
I'll find you.
In a film that's so high on friends being your real family, you'll swear you're watching a Fast and Furious movie.
I finally found my family! Practice drawing, you're right. I'm family. I don't have friends. I got family.
Space Dad 1 is Ego, the
Careful
living
there.
planet of exposition.
I call it the expansion. It is my curse. Now.
Last player standing.
As he proves, everything's better with Kurt Russell, making Ego the living planet grounded and relatable, until he goes full Marvel villain and becomes a blue alien made of sky beams who wants to rule the universe. While Space Dad 2 proves that everything is better with Michael Rooker, as Yondu is retconned into a good guy who just wanted to be a good pappy.
Match point.
All to create maximum emotional impact when he's
My
killed
knees are
off in the
gonna
most
kill
tragic
after
Marvel
this.
death
Reloading.
since...
Reloading.
No. He's in the 90s, so he came back, he came back, he came back, he came back twice. He came back on TV. Quicksilver? Wow, I guess it's Yondu by default.
I'm very popular, y'all!
So get ready for a great time at the theater as they bring back everything you loved about the first movie. The music,
Where
the
are
slow-mo walks, and
Still waiting.
visuals.
Mark one.
You didn't think it'd come back.
Spike down A.
Your name is...
Drunk and having someone steal a fake body part for him.
I was just kidding about the leg. What? No, I thought it'd be funny. Was it funny? He's stuck!
Launching smoke.
Where his eye is!
And undercutting most of the serious dramatic moments with
Last player
emotional
standing.
climax of the film.
I tried so hard to find form.
Defenders win.
It's okay, Marvel. We've been following these movies for 10 years now. You can let us go without a chuckle for 10 minutes.
Finally get to be the father I've always wanted to be. Excuse me. Gotta take a whiz.
Maybe not. Starring Arthur Mean, Han Rolo, Greenup, Warrior Princess, Big Blue Beetleborg, Drac Shepherd, I Am Merch, Star Fox, do a barrel roll, Whistle While You Murk, Mantis Toboggan, Ego the Slutty Planet, and Ready Player One. Dad Rock, the movie.
It's called a Zune. It's what everybody's listening to on Earth nowadays.
Uh-oh, the Zune is from the early 2000s. I don't think Star-Lord's gonna be happy when he finds out what happened to rock and roll. Since 2002, we've had 6 movies, 2 reboots, and 3 Spider-Men. Now, just when audiences might be getting a little sick of the franchise, Marvel swoops in to deliver a crowd-pleasing comedy that's gonna keep Spider-Man in theaters until the f***ing sun burns out of the sky. Spider-Man Homecoming. Tobey Maguire couldn't keep it up. Andrew Garfield couldn't get it started. But Tom Holland hits the ground swinging in a great reboot that just assumes you're all caught up on the MCU.
Pretty sure this guy's a war criminal now, but whatever.
Complete with a glossed-over origin story, an actor who doesn't have premature old face, and a villain who doesn't already have some forced personal connection to Peter Parker.
I'm Liz's dad.
All right, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Witness a brand new take on Spider-Man. He's a millennial now who can't stay off his phone.
What is the current standard unit
Can I
of
take this real
radioactive-
quick? I'll only be a sec. Fine.
Constantly vlogs, watches himself on YouTube, and has zero patience for anything.
Hey, how long we been here anyways?
37 minutes.
What?
He's got all of the usual spider skills, plus a powerful new one. Never facing consequences for his actions, whether he's getting away with ditching detention,
Hey, where you going? Get back here.
quitting on his team,
You can't just quit on us, stroll up, and be welcome back.
Hey, welcome back, Peter.
falsely imprisoning people,
Shouldn't steal cars, it's bad. It's my car, dumbass!
wrecking a car, wrecking a store, wrecking a ferry, or wrecking his girlfriend's entire life.
Whatever's going on with you, I hope you figure it out.
You can be sure this web slinger will get off with no more than a stern talking to.
You're a good kid. You're a smart kid, so just try to keep your head straight, okay?
Right.
All right, get out of here.
Wow, the older I get, the more I relate to J. Jonah Jameson.
He's a menace to the entire city! I want that wall-crawling arachnid prosecuted!
You've seen him as Batman and Birdman. Now, prepare for Michael Keaton's third-winged creature role as the Vulture. He's a blue-collar guy who gets shafted by Stark Industries. And instead of filing a lawsuit against a billionaire clearly in the wrong, he'll build a giant bird mech jetpack? You'll be bored stiff when Vulture fights Spider-Man in bland CGI slugfests, but genuinely scared when he's just being Michael Keaton.
Were you scared? I bet you were glad when your old pal Spider-Man showed up in the elevator, though.
Sorry, Uncle Ben and Mr. Parker. There's a new absentee
Hi.
man in town.
Happy gay pride sex. Grind on me, please, baby.
Who will build you a killer robot
Chat
suit.
Activating instant kill.
Chat live ആയപ്പം.
Then literally,
Hi, happy gay pride. Happy gay pride, bro.
Okay, it's not working out.
Sex? No.
Tony, you just fought your best friend over keeping tabs on superheroes. And you
ഞാൻ
just
chat
let that
പോയിക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുക.
superhero
I
run
mean,
amok.
എന്റെ
Is anyone
WhatsApp
paying attention to the
പോയിക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുക.
timeline anymore? This is approaching X-Men levels of sloppy.
So she sent Bishop back in time. Just his consciousness into his younger self.
എടേ കൈസിനകത്തിന് പുറകിട്ട ആള് ഇപ്പൊ റീസെന്റ് ഫേമസ് ആയതാണോ അതോ
Smash hit. Who
അല്ല, കൈസനാഥ്
കാശിനാഥിന്റെ വേറെ വേർഷൻ കൈസനാഥ്.
ഇല്ല അങ്ങേരല്ലായിരുന്നോ മറ്റേ ഏറ്റവും പെട്ടെന്ന് ഒരു നാച്ചുറലി ലൈക് സബ്സ് കിട്ടി എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ എന്തോ ഒരു ഇത് കിട്ടിയത് കഴിഞ്ഞ വർഷം. നോ ഇറ്റ്സ് നോട്ട് ദാറ്റ്. കഴിഞ്ഞ വർഷം പക്ഷെ കൺസിസ്റ്റന്റ് ആയിരുന്നു. ഓൾമോസ്റ്റ് 1 ഇയർ ആയെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു.
ആകെ കൊണ്ട് എനിക്ക് ക്യാറ്റ് മീൻ മാത്രമേ എനിക്ക് ഓർമ്മയുള്ളൂ.
15 മിനിറ്റ്സിൽ എനിക്ക് അടുത്തൊരു കോൾ ഉണ്ട്. ഞാൻ പോയിട്ട് ഒന്ന് പ്രിപ്പയർ ചെയ്യട്ടെ. ഓക്കെ, കുറച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞാണ്
ഇപ്പൊ തീരും.
നാളെ രാവിലെ അയച്ചു കൊടുക്കാം.
ഓക്കെ
ബൈ ബൈ. ഞാൻ കുറച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞ് രാത്രി വരാം. ടോട്ട വല്ലതും കളിക്കണേ കളിക്കും.
നോക്കാം.
ബൈ. ഓ അല്ല, ടോട്ട കളിക്കണ്ട. നീ പോയി ഉണ്ടാ.
ഓക്കെ
From Marvel Studios. The new logo is still going? Alright, I'll wait. Still going? Alright, here it comes.
പിന്നെ ജീവിതം പൂമ്പിരിക്കന്നെ.
കൊള്ളാലോ.
Marvel is back with a radical new formula for the Thor films, not making them suck. In an installment of the franchise, from his love interest to his friends, you couldn't name
ജീവിതം
his hair,
പൂമ്പിക്കോലും.
his hammer. They just trimmed all the weight off, huh? It's like the whole franchise got on Hemsworth's steamed chicken diet. Abs. Meet Thor, God of Thunder, who, despite being able to shoot lightning from his hands, spends most of the film getting electrocuted. When Thor's father, Luke, Skywalkers himself into the afterlife, his sister Hela, goddess of pointy things, will return to claim the throne in an epic family feud that will make you wonder, are we sure Thor wasn't the adopted one? Put him next to Hela, Loki, and young Anthony Hopkins and tell me he's not the odd god out. thrill as indie comedy director Taika Waititi takes the reins of a giant superhero movie. Because when you're part of a $14 billion global franchise, why TF not? Now it's out with the old and in with the jokes.
Behold.
Where boring exposition scenes get tagged by jokes.
I will tower over the mountains and bury my sword deep in Asgard.
Give it a second.
Badass moments get tagged by jokes.
You wanted to know who I am?
And even heartfelt emotional beats get tagged by jokes. Yeah, they overdo it sometimes. This is a movie where an orgy spaceship shoots fireworks over the Rainbow Bridge where Hulk fights a zombie. Tries to make you Follow Thor's exile on Sakaar, a collection of the galaxy's most colorful gladiators, garbage, and Goldblums.
Who's gonna get him first?
And thrill as it turns into the closest thing we'll get to a Planet Hulk movie, where Bruce Banner awakens to find he spent the last 2 years of his life as an enslaved killing machine.
I've been Hulk for 2 years? What the hell?
Take all of 9 minutes to get over it.
10 minutes, I'm excited.
Together, they'll team up with new additions to the Thorniverse, like the depressive alcoholic Valkyrie.
Thanks.
A Taika Waititi made of rocks.
You're a
And a few buck with knives for arms. And they still have more personality than the Warriors 3. Dodge that bullet, Lady Sif. Don't worry, you still got it coming. Enjoy the first Marvel film where everything actually looks like a classic Marvel comic book that reminds us all. Thor's a cosmic Viking created by nerds on acid in the 60s. It should look crazy, with the best bridge sequence since Deadpool, the best two-man laser fights in Starship Troopers, and the best vehicle chase sequence where the hero jumps out to take the bad guys down by hand, since all the other ones.
Come on! Die, spaceship!
Hey, we found Marvel's new Spidey. Yay. So get pumped for what's easily the best Thor movie, also the best Hulk movie, probably the best Doctor Strange movie, the second best Guardians movie, and shoot, probably the best He-Man movie we're ever gonna get too, that hopefully taught Marvel an important lesson. Don't fire the weirdo. Embrace him. Embrace that weirdo. Starring Happy Thor.gif, I Am Lord, ya ya ya, actual Jeff Goldblum, for the Horde. Someone get this woman
Really going to make me get up and have to fight her?
George R.R. Martin. Sure, we're back to the rock to do a cameo. Zorak, the current state of the DCEU. Could it be fake? The 4D experience. Disney's California Adventure. With only one option, watching every other MCU movie ever.
God's slot has been drawn, and now the show starts.
Wonder Woman.
Nature calls.
Well, his dad just died and he didn't even crack a joke? I thought you had to be a smartass to save the world.
Dance off, bro! An ally has been
And a single AI using stone vibration. They're finally ready to get involved.
Ever see a gun this big?
I have watched this meeting. Really, that's big. That's one over there.
Cut it back to
ഓക്കേടാ ഞാൻ പോവാണ്.
ഓക്കെ ബൈ ബൈ.
Pick yourself up and fight again.
While the boys are at play, it's the women of Black Panther who do all the work. Oh yeah, little snatcher of wigs. Sure, excellent.
More power, more fun.
Minions have only fools face us.
Ever see a gun this
Your
big?
teammate has fallen.
Today,
We can rewrite the story without us.
Know what's happening. Marvel's got you so good. They'll drop you. Without wasting a second, who it is or why you begin. Because let's face
it. Well done. There is no stopping us. An enemy has been slain.
And Spider-Man.
One by one, they all fall.
Into space and die.
Only fools face us. Be right back. No, we were destined to win. An enemy has been slain. This big? Only fools face us. Minions have reached your portal.
No power, no fun.
Pick yourself up and fight again. One by one, they all fall. A sword will each occasion. Lowly foes only know defeat. An enemy has been slain.
Spider-Man, 5 seconds of the Guardians,
You ever see a gun this big?
One by one, they all fall. Your teammate has fallen. Only fools face us.
No power, no fun.
and the Dust Us League. Game of Stones.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Your teammate has fallen. Each enemy that falls grows your power.
You ever see a gun this big?
Yourself up and fight again. Only fools face us. Mightier than a howling wind. I'll get the lab.
Birch got the lab.
I got the lab. I got the lab.
From 30 years in the quantum realm on
We were destined to win! An ally has been slain. Only fools face us.
You ever see a gun this big?
An enemy has been slain.
No power, no fun.
That's our job. So enjoy the film. They managed to be funny and compelling. Your allies are ready for acts.
Only fools face us.
Phasing.
Pick yourself up and fight again.
West Coast Adventures.
The mightier they are, the greater the bounty. Okay.
To the first adventure. No, not that one.
An enemy has been slain.
Well, after T'Chaka was Black Panther, but before T'Challa, right? Look, it's the 90s, okay? She's the 90s.
Your teammate has fallen. You have been slain.
Look out, boys. At this rate, Lady Heroes will
Bonus round.
never.
Get ready to
Let me make space in my pack for this. Miss Marvel. With courage. Strong and bold.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fight!
One by one, they all fall. You have slain an enemy. They drop like dead leaves. Double kill. Only fools face us.
30 seconds remaining.
Ayo.
And also part 2 of Infinity War, penultimate film of history. You remember when movies just imagination had to take over? The most successful, crowd-pleasing global film franchise is back. But since life on Earth sucks now, it's all about grief. Loss.
Lost again.
Guilt.
It's supposed to be me.
Depression.
Are you crying?
And despair.
Thanos should have killed all of us.
Because today's escapist fantasy isn't becoming a superhero. It's going back to fix your mistakes instead of scraping by in the waking nightmare of your own failure. Can I do a time heist on my life? 5 years have passed since half the population vanished, or as introverts call it, winning the lottery. Ah, that looks nice. Baseball remains unpopular. Culture got frozen in 2017.
Damn.
And an actor shortage has forced directors to cast themselves.
I cried just before dessert.
Now, the Avengers must band together to do what every big franchise does when they write themselves into a corner. Time travel. Watch the surviving heroes dissemble for a Now That's What I Call Marvel tour of your fandom, with several alternate camera angles on the Avengers.
I'll have that drink now.
A trip to the S.H.I.E.L.D. base where they store all the movie's closure.
Thank you for everything.
The cliffs that demand you lose someone you love, or at least your work bestie. And a daring raid to justify the existence of Thor: The Dark World, in a plot held together by a whole bunch of wibbly-wobbly timey-wimey stuff they'll try to explain 100 times.
Either it's all a joke.
Doctor's Curse 4
Now explain
October 13th, അതായത് ഇന്നോ?
That past becomes your future, and your future becomes the past, which can't now be changed by your new future.
Now explain it again with a visual aid.
The Infinity Stones create what you experience as the flow of time. Remove one of the stones, and that flow splits.
Now explain it again, but simpler.
We're not trying to stop something I'm going to do in our time. We're trying to undo something I've already done in theirs.
Even simpler.
Changing the past doesn't change the future.
You know, maybe time travel's a paradox no matter how it gets justified. See? Reunite with all your favorite Marvel heroes who aren't clogging up an air filter somewhere. Like Iron Man, who's really matured since Iron Man 1, but is still the a-hole who'd rather die than let someone else get the last word.
I am inevitable.
And I am Iron Man.
Captain America, who after spending a decade in the present day, has learned to curse.
Son of a bitch. Oh, you gotta be shitting me.
Lie.
Hell, Hydra.
And look at guys' butts.
That is America's ass.
Thor, who it's okay to make fat jokes about, because he's also suffering from a very realistic post-traumatic stress disorder.
What do you think is coursing through my veins right now?
Cheese whiz?
He's struggling. The Hulk, who cut down on the runtime by finishing his arc before the movie starts.
I know, it's crazy.
Hawkeye, who deals with the loss of his family by having a very cyberpunk midlife crisis. Ant-Man, who thanks to the internet's brain poisoning is a letdown every time he's not inside Thanos' ass.
Flick me.
Black Widow, who finally gets a primary storyline in one of these movies, killing herself to motivate the boys.
We have to make it worth it.
At least you can tell the passage of time by her hair. That's something. Rhodey, hoping and praying they don't travel back before Iron Man 2. Nebula, who ruins the Avengers' plan so many times, the most helpful thing she does is kill Nebula. And Captain Marvel, who's so powerful, the movie desperately finds excuses to leave her out.
The things that are happening on Earth are happening everywhere, so you might not see me for a long time.
Until he comes up with an excuse to bring her in. So Marvel can finally have her lead the first all-female Avengers team-up. Shocked.
Oh, wait a minute.
Sequel? Ugh. Okay, maybe they can all vote in the background movie show. Remember Thanos, the MCU's most complex and motivated villain? Yeah, he did. And taking his place is old Thanos. New old Thanos. Younger old Thanos? You know, the version who sits and lets everyone else do all the work.
Find the stones.
What will you do?
Wait.
Who steals his evil plans from Spaceballs.
2 days ago. What the hell am I looking at? When does this happen in the movie? Now.
What did you do to me?
Nothing. Yet.
Go back to then. When? Now. Why, mister? When? Just.
And who commands a faceless CGI army, the likes of which we would never see before.
Okay.
Since his last
Apply
two
changes.
faceless CGI
Okay.
armies. But whatever. Watching him fight Thundercat was the best moment of my life. And I'm including the birth of my children, guys. Sorry, kids. You're just not worthy of my time and attention. So in a world where everyone hates Game of Thrones now, everyone's worried about Star Wars, and J.K. Rowling won't stop crapping on the floor for Legacy. It's a minor miracle that a satisfying conclusion.
4 rounds as Fink or Lion. Okay, 3000. Twitch Mountain Rock.
Starring Iron Deficient Man, One Punch Woman.
Let's see Doctor's Curse. I think we get some rewards. Do we get any rewards?
And Hardly Wait, Iron Roots, BoJack Norseman, Jeremy Renner's one big line of acting.
Go grab your hammer, and you go fly and you talk to him.
Go downstairs. Go help. They need you right now. We need more Russos. Give me more Russos.
Avengers!
Hazy Ex-Girlfriend, Werther's Original Avenger, and Ratman and Time Band, coming soon to Disney+. I Love You 2.8 billion. Oh my god. Removal plan is
Visit the
still
shop
active?
highlights
What?
category.
You gotta turn off autopay, man.
Get a gift from R16. Visit the shop highlights category in the shop and claim it. Shop highlights. Shop evada?
From the studios who act like divorced parents arguing over where their kid spends Christmas comes an MCU catch-up movie that's all about the Tony Stark-shaped hole in the universe. Are we sure Disney even wants to make?
Oh, is this Dokubi? Yeah, this is Yana, which looks shit. This looks Knock, which also looks shit. Where's the old one? Azami. Azami's looks okay because in Oni mask makes sense. This is okay. Bandit, Doc, and where is yeah, this is what I actually wanted. Like the mask looks sick.
I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh yeah, Spider-Man goes on vacation. Concept seems a little Disney Plus to me. Work me up into this suspense. In between setting up the next episode of MCU, hop aboard the kind of teen Euro road trip sex romp not seen since Euro Trip, Road Trip, or Sex Drive.
There the map.
Where he'll be joined by his very own Stifler.
What about our plan? American bachelors in Europe.
2 teachers plugged from a 90s sitcom.
They join forces like the Power Rangers. You're thinking of Voltron. Who? Voltron. You're thinking of Voltron.
And Mary Jane, the YA reboot of Debbie Downer.
Glad we're doing this. You know they used to execute people on this bridge?
So Paris tomorrow. We're the Eiffel Tower.
I read it was secretly built as a mind control antenna to create an army of the insane.
You want to watch a movie?
Only if it's depressing.
She seems nice.
Be ready to eliminate hostiles.
They should most probably change this skin. പെർഫെക്റ്റ്. ഞാൻ ഷോട്ട് ഗൺ ഇട്ട് കില്ലെടുക്കണമായിരുന്നല്ലേ.
10 seconds to insertion. Position device. 5 seconds left.
Just get a job at Hammer Industries.
Stay clear.
Real as Mysterio plays on Superman's only weakness, getting in the face with a tray.
Let the gates up!
No, he'll strike at the one thing he likes most of all, and he's putting out in his hand.
Hey, May. How you doing? What are you wearing? Something skimpy, I hope.
How's your eye? You look lovely. New dress?
Yes, we didn't order that. It's on the house.
Watch Mysterio playing his trust to steal Edith, a global drone assassination program that Tony left to a teenager.
Oh, hello, Aleo. Hi, welcome to stream, Aleo.
No. But this murder machine, a pair of glasses, that's the world's most commonly lost item.
Loading mag!
Oh, shock drone.
So get ready for the third Spider-Man 2, which perfectly sets up a second Spider-Man 3. Thought that was over. That audience is going to see. But no whining, because of the
Oxygen. Oh. Ah, fuck.
web. What the? Yeah, it's story. That tom. Chillin' Hall and let God sort him out. Zendaria. La 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 la. Trick. Dante. Black Widow. Flash.
Friendly, last operator standing.
You can be the smartest guy in the room.
Op 4 has deployed a diffuser. You need to destroy it. Located the diffuser. Destroy it.
What the hell?
All friendlies were eliminated. Mission failure.
The son almost died like twice. Monster. Do you like TV shows? How about a TV show about some TV shows? About some TV shows that is a TV show, watched by the characters inside a TV show. WandaVision, the TV show.
Be ready to engage Op 4.
They bond over their vaguely defined superpowers.
No, I don't know.
Kona station in place. Device activated. Hurry again. Deploy. Device set.
I guess that's over when this happened.
Down to 10 seconds.
Doorway trap. Ever since Cat.
5 seconds and counting.
Stand by. Wanda and Vision are the closest thing Marvel has to a healthy relationship, even though she's torturing a small town in Mars.
Deploying razor wire.
We have your nightmares.
Your breathing poisoning us.
And he's her imaginary vibrator programmed on the
You can't control the
Device prime. Keep an eye on
Power couple cosplay through some of history's most delightful sitcoms, from Modern Family.
It's probably just
ATD mounted.
To Malcolm in the Middle.
Mom's been weird since Uncle Pietro got here.
To the shows boomers love because they really have no other options. But every once in a while, this
Aleo, Jimbro.
something about all this might not be on the up and up.
Position device.
She came here because we're all what? What are you telling me?
Okay.
What the children do.
I did.
Why would you think that?
Because you are.
Because the big question of the series isn't so much what's gonna happen, but more what is even happening.
I don't know, and I don't know.
In a story that's really about finding acceptance. No matter how original the normal thing starts off, it still has to end with beam and 2 CGI dolls throw a hardcore back at each other. It's just so meaningful. This reminds me of... I'm sorry, I just need a second. But there's more to the show than an expanding red bubble of sadness that makes America great again. Step outside the hex to meet characters like Darcy, the latest phase of the campaign for Thor: The Dark World. Jimmy
Bye bye.
Reloading.
റാങ്ക് കളിക്കണോ? എൻ്റെ എയിം അത്ര കിടിലൊന്നും അല്ല. റാങ്ക് കളിക്കാനൊക്കെ കൊള്ളാം. ഹാക്ക് ക്യാം ഓക്കെ. Thunderbird. Okay.
Together, they'll take on some brand new villains, like this generic military gas, Donnie, who actually Donnie doesn't really matter, and the head witch in charge.
1 op 4 remaining.
And I killed Sparky too.
Let your
Last operator standing.
റാങ്ക് കളിക്കണേ.
10 seconds to go.
She barely knows what's going on either.
5 seconds left. Op 4 eliminated. Mission successful.
It's been Wanda's repressed trauma all along, but Agatha kinda knows that direction. Doesn't exactly top the charts though. Are you a hardcore Marvel fan? Then you know WandaVision wasn't meant to be
think അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ലയണല്ലേ? ലയൺ കളിക്കാൻ. ലയൺ ഷോട്ട് ഗൺ ഉണ്ടോ?
Mephisto was behind it all.
The devil's in the details, Babs.
That's not the only place he is.
Nope, just a deep cut Easter egg. Evan Peters' casting was proof of the multiverse. Wrong, just an elaborate boner joke. Boner. And that the last episode had to have a Luke Skywalker level cameo.
I work with this actor that I have always wanted to work with.
Oh!
And we have fireworks together.
How about Paul Bettany giving himself head instead?
Friendly drone deployed. Op 4 is reinforcing its location.
എവിടെയാണ് കയറല്? ചുമ്മാല്ല ആൾക്കാർ ഫ്രൈഡേ 30. Should I make a horror month thing where I only play horror games? Nah, I mean it's too much effort, I guess. Like I already have other projects. I really bored it will. Oh, Oryx Janaika. Oh, ayo. Okay.
Story. I'm a witch, I'm a mother, and a avenger, and a brother.
You must recover the diffuser.
Ah!
Loading new magazine. Breaking Ralph.
The only way Ralph can remember our anniversary is if there's a beer named June 2nd. With Ralph could be able to teach us how to goose your wife so you don't... I'm not complaining. Not that Ralph ever wants to eat anything other than baked beans, which explains a lot about his personal appeal, mind you. You sure you don't want an audience volunteer named My Husband?
Friendly, last operator standing.
Wanda's twin powers activate. Going through hex.
How does he know she's
He's
Even
far away from here, and that makes me sad.
Tunnel vision. Potter.
We have been eliminated.
Elimination.
I can't remember my life before, so I don't know what I am.
Elimination dupla. Elimination tripla. And the money.
Still have the luxury of optimism. You have no idea what it was like.
All is lost. I only remember feeling completely alone.
Thank you. Ready?
And nothing.
So much drama.
It's a carnival beat, so
Parents dead, brother dead,
daughter. If you could just let her out of her room. If I could just hold her. I can't feel you. Thanks for choosing me.
Hex in the city. If one ever needs backup, she should just call it.
Friendly drone deployed. Op 4 is reinforcing its location.
From the streaming service with the biggest gap between quality of content and suffrage of interface comes Marvel's latest adventures you didn't really
10 seconds.
Basement ആണോ?
their own TV show. The Falcon and the Winter
Insertion
Soldier.
in 5 seconds.
Hawkeye. Super Soldier is on the loose. The only thing that can stop her is a few shots from a regular gun. Since the story has last 6 episodes, 2 of Marvel's biggest heroes are on the case. Sam the Falcon Wilson, a man with the power to get back to the force.
Swapping mags.
And Bucky the Winter Soldier Barnes.
Sending my drone out.
Will literally install the criminal safe haven of Mattermore instead of going to therapy.
Reloading.
But when it's not even that opposite military guys have to work together, you'll be a lot of forced whips. Now the Falcon is taking so
swapping
about Cap's own shield.
Thank you, Captain America. But this belongs to you. Take the shield and do this. Give me the shield. He gave you that shield for a reason.
I'm reloading.
He had no right to
Help! Help! I have a shotgun and a will to live.
That shield's the closest thing I've got left to a family.
It's just a shield.
Ah, fuck.
You know, you'd think he would know that there's a button that pops his arm off. I mean, doesn't he even play with that thing? Military espionage side.
Op 4 last operator standing. Diffuser is active.
Okay, I'll be back. BRB. ഞാൻ ഡിന്നർ ഒന്ന് എടുത്തിട്ട് വരാം.
A fancy dancer who talks about the black times for someone.
Op 4 eliminated. Friendly mission successful.
It is a masterpiece, James. Capture experience.
Sharon Carter, who's grown bitter and resentful since the man she stalked for a living went back in time to bang her great
ഓ പുല്ല് റൗണ്ട് തീർന്നല്ലേ ഒറ്റ സെക്കൻഡ് ഞാൻ ഈ റൗണ്ട് തീർന്നിട്ട്
to the Kool-Aid God.
എടുത്തിട്ട് വരാം.
He may look the part, but this blonde-haired hawk still isn't ready to take on the mantle of America's next Kurt Russell. Also, Julia Louis-Dreyfus pops up at the end because everyone in Hollywood is obligated to join the MCU at this point. Your next Costanza.
This whole universe is against me.
No one will escape the fury of the Flag Smashers, a movement with a nefarious plan to deliver food and medicine to refugees. But don't worry, they'll kill just enough people to qualify as villains.
I agree with your fight.
Be ready to eliminate hostiles.
You tell them, Falcon. She needs to join the military first. Use license to kill, to combat this rising threat of poor people. Sam has become a new kind of Captain America, one who will carve the problems with our system.
These people have just as much power as an
10 seconds to insertion.
window barricaded.
5 seconds and counting.
Universe with this guy.
Throwing the bait.
Morgan is ready. Like a stretched out B-tier Marvel movie that is willing to let you stay up late to watch every episode, unless you want it spoiled on Twitter. Oh, dang it. It's this enjoyable series that deepens existing characters, brings some big budget action.
What the hell?
And adds crucial new information to the Marvel universe.
What?
Don't get aged.
There's a...
This is why Scarlet Witch has a starring.
Reload!
Falcon was denied a bank loan. I, Stan Sebastian. Baron's dance group. The Carter 2. A wolf in sheep's clothing. Goldie Spawn. Just when I thought this country couldn't get any meaner, you go and do something like this. And totally redeem yourself. Power Punch Girl. Those Antifa Super Soldiers up here.
On your left window.
ഓക്കെ, ഇനി ഞാൻ പോയി ലഞ്ച് എടുത്തിട്ട് ഡിന്നർ എടുത്തിട്ട്.
Kill him.
Sky Captain and the shield of tomorrow.
One friendly operator remaining.
On your right.
They're practically begging us to do a stairs montage, huh?
Just take your time, bro. Yeah, that was nice. That was nice.
Cut the music. No. We can't stare bait us like that. Your stairs are too moist. Stairs have to be natural. Heart-wrenching examinations of pain and grief.
പിങ്കി വിങ്കച്ചന് ഒരെണ്ണം കൊടുക്കാം.
America's betrayal of black soldiers. But now, a Marvel
തോറ്റിയാ.
take on life's biggest question.
Find another match. Easy. ഇപ്പൊ ഷോട്ട് ഗണ്ണിന്റെ ഒരു ഷോട്ട് കൊണ്ടാൽ ഒരു സ്പ്രെഡ് ആണോ ഷോട്ട്? ഓക്കെ, ഐ മീൻ അങ്ങനെയല്ലേ ഉദ്ദേശിച്ചത്. ബട്ട് എങ്ങനെയാ പറയല്? ചാലഞ്ചസ് അവിടെ. ഓ വെയിറ്റ്, എലിമിനേറ്റ്. ഓ വിൻ 10 rounds in Doctor's Curse event. Whoa. I play Doctor's Curse because എനിക്ക് ആ പെട്ടി കിട്ടും. And ideally I would want Frostന്റെ തല because അത് ഫസ്റ്റ് Doctor's Curse തൊട്ട് തന്നെ എനിക്ക് ആ വേണ്ട ഒരു സ്കിൻ ആയിരുന്നു. Okay. So what am I? Hunters? I'm supposed to be hunter. Okay. Who are the hunters? So attackers, I guess. ആരൊക്കെയാണ് അറ്റാക്കേഴ്സ്? എനിക്ക് ആരൊക്കെയാണ് കളിക്കേണ്ടത്? ലയൺ. നോ, ലയൺ ആയിരുന്നു എനിക്ക് കളിക്കേണ്ടത്. റഷറും പോയി. പിന്നെ ഞാൻ നോക്കെടുക്കാം. എന്തത് ഹെൽ ബോയ് സ്കിൻ. എനിക്ക് നമുക്ക് ലോഡ് ഔട്ട് ഒന്നും ഇല്ലേ? Okay, win 10 games, right? Yeah, I could do that. Eliminate 5.
It was a mission they didn't expect to survive. Failure wasn't an option.
Oh, do we only have melee weapons? Oh, look at that health bar. I have 2.
Be welcome. Beware.
Chinese vitamin commercial. What? You can't tell me that's not an extremely unconscious Loki berry.
Oh, they are invisible. Okay, now I get it. Then how the hell am I? How do we find the ghost then? What the hell? Oh, അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് pulse. Okay. Oh, marichu. What? Someone died. How the fuck do I? Oh, how marichu.
Kang the Conqueror, annoying theater kid variant, journey to the end of the year. That guy with a thing.
At least I killed 3 people.
As after 5 episodes of fast-paced excitement, Kang plops into the series like.
ഇങ്ങനെയായിരുന്നോ ഡോക്ടേഴ്സ് കേഴ്സ് ഇവന്റ് ഫസ്റ്റ്? അല്ലല്ല. Oh, what the fuck?
The monsters were down to 1. 15 seconds.
എന്തോന്നാണ് ആ പിക്ചേഴ്സിൽ കണ്ണു വരുന്നത്? മോൺസ്റ്റർ അടുത്തുണ്ടെന്നാണ് അർത്ഥം.
5 seconds remain.
Oh, gridlock. Okay.
The world would never be the same.
When Marvel needed to get trippy, they called up Rick and Morty writer Michael Waldron to run the show, and he's bringing along a grab bag of
smoke, capcan, frost,
space lizards. Barely escaping planets before they're destroyed. Speeches about how existence is chaos.
Existence is chaos.
Nobody exists on purpose. Nobody belongs anywhere. Everybody's gonna die.
Hive minds.
Me, I presume.
My passion.
You mean stealing people's bodies?
Some are rude.
Tech that's always running out of juice. Characters very precisely and cuttingly breaking each other down psychologically.
Humans are such easy prey.
Like prey, but you're a predator. Use pity to lure in your victim. It's how you survive.
Getting drunk during big missions.
You're drunk.
No, I'm just full. Bear in mind, I'm very full.
And time.
You know what they do to third-dimensional life forms in time prison? Same thing they do in every other prison. Only forever.
Wow, where do they get all these ideas? I guess there was another one to steal from Jack Kirby.
Strap in for what's ultimately a small-scale series that manages to feel huge thanks
Okay,
to
I can't do anything.
establishing shots, like when you witness the apocalypse of this world. Enter a nightmare bureaucracy that stretches.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
At the center of time and reality.
Potted.
So, get ready to be stuffed with content like a foie gras goose. Enjoy the show that gets you ready. That gets you ready for the next wave of the MCU. That gets you ready for season 2 of the show.
Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
And as long as they keep making B+ content while keeping every good actor from doing anything original.
How the hell? Where do I go up?
Keep cranking until we're all in Waterworld. Darkest Timeline. Starring Loki on God. The Setting Crashers. BF Kangs. The Old Guard. King Ashes. Gators will say it's fair.
Run. You must. Hide. If you can. 5 of the kin would never rise again.
Judge Dragonslayer really feels betrayed by her beloved TVA.
So I killed 2 people, right?
Of course, it benefits you when you intend to betray them at some point.
How do I know that?
You betrayed me.
Prowler.
Betrayed me.
You betrayed me. You betrayed me. Grow up. Grow up.
Apologies, my liege. I betrayed you.
About promises, myself.
About that.
And Harefoots. Chrono Trigger.
In siege, no one can hear you scream.
G.L. Tony get his mojo back. Reconnect with his humanity. Helped Cap find his true purpose. Keep being alone.
Oh! Yo!
Maybe you want to go talk to him. Go grab your hammer, and you go find him.
But now, Natasha finally gets to tell her own story about the time she helped her own replacement join the MCU. Black Widow. You've been waiting.
എന്റെ മോൻ എന്തൊരു EDD അസിസ്റ്റ് ആയിരുന്നു അതിന്റെ ഭാഗത്തുനിന്ന്.
Own movie. And waiting. And waiting. And waiting. But Natasha Romanoff is finally getting the mid-tier solo Marvel movie she deserves. Because the ultimate sign of respect in pop culture is getting your chance to get important Object X out of the hands of military leader Y by taking down massive airship Z. A know Marvel's taking some risks here and there, but this one definitely sticks to the old plan.
So, this was the big one. I like your plan. It sucks. We need a plan of attack.
The monsters were down to one.
My plan was to drive us away.
Natasha Romanoff, a woman struggling to overcome the trauma of being a child actor.
I remember this day. We shot
Fuck off. Wait a minute.
She's got nothing but dips and flips to protect her in a dangerous world of super spies. Although it's some
15 seconds left.
എനിക്കത് മനസ്സിലാവണില്ല. What the hell?
10 seconds remain. 5 seconds left. Scream now, while there's still time.
No fucking way.
Let's call it Sokovian accent, or just doesn't even try. Unless you're actually from Eastern Europe, in which case you are mute. And meet the surrogate family who raised Black Widow back in her 90s Ghost World phase. There's Red Guardian, David Harbour's latest attempt to hide in a Siberian prison until everyone forgets about the Hellboy remake. Melina, a monster war criminal who tortures pigs.
Wait, ഒരെണ്ണേ കിട്ടിയുള്ളൂ. What? Eliminate 5 monsters.
Brainwashing them into fembots.
Oh.
But she regrets it.
Win
so
10 rounds. 10 rounds? Oh. Matches അല്ലേ? Okay, monsters.
Your sister from Little Women, who's now the mischievous little brain-in her sister, who's murdered untold hundreds of people.
I'm not the killer that little girls call their hero.
I don't know, Yelena. Say 3 cute things about your vest, and I'll take a whole Russian prison's worth of dead bodies off your ledger.
It has a lot of pockets, but I use them all the time, and I made some of my own modifications. I know how much you like it. It does have a lot of pockets. It's so cool, right? You can put so much stuff in there. You wouldn't even know.
Aw, she likes the vest.
Oh, what the fuck? മെലൂസിയുടെ സ്കിൻ എന്താ അങ്ങനെ? എൻ്റെ മോൻ എനിക്ക് വേണം.
Cool way to die.
I'm sure they
This fall, something terrible lurks in the shadows. A creature known only as you.
Mastermind Harvey Weinstein, Dreykov, builds a floating fortress that evades detection because it's cloudy and uses the power of his colossal stank to keep him safe. He's infiltrated the halls of power with a sister soldierhood of
Humans are such easy prey.
is the Taskmaster, a martial artist with the ability to mimic any hero's moves, but none of their personality or charisma. Because now that Marvel has themselves a Deadpool, someone had to become the Deadpool from Wolverine Origins. So if you're looking for a little but alive, angels, but evil, or what if propaganda is used to twist the very purpose of
Though you fight to stay alive, your body starts to shiver. You can't trust anyone but family.
Hey, pig in the study. Oi, bro, they call me Dreykov, isn't it? The Herdstalker.
എനിക്കൊന്നും മനസ്സിലായില്ല.
Minnie Jovovich, Venice the Menace, and the most brutal murder in Black Widow's history.
Oh, actually, trickster. Oh, what is this? The Dokkaebi skin is very weird.
Wow, I wonder which full-grown adult managed to lose a tic-tac-toe. Hawkeye, definitely Hawkeye. Studio, you know the one.
The hunt begins.
ഇപ്പോഴേ ചെയ്തിട്ട് എന്താ കാര്യം ബ്രദർ?
slight remix of some old favorites. Let's not go too crazy. Marvel's What If. Enjoy some animated experiments that stay true to the MCU by having no real beginning or end, no real message to get behind, and every character, from the most hardened warrior to the most powerful cosmic being, speaks like an AI barfing out Chandler Bing dialogue.
Simply abhorrent drama. Your outfit would suggest otherwise.
Guys, I'm covered in Sharon. Do you guys just not have horror movies? Wakanda?
We don't need this. We have American reality shows.
Is that the strat? Just stay in one room?
Your team building instincts is right.
Yeah. Tell the HR. Okay, I don't sound like that. That is so not true.
The Watcher, the other extremely powerful comics character who swore never to intervene in human affairs that we're meeting this fall. He's a messy bitch who lives for drama, and this Jeffrey Wright-shaped planetarium will guide you through alternate timelines. Like, what if England had a pop culture icon who wasn't a sociopath? What if every franchise was better without Chris Pratt? What if all the Avengers died, and also Agent Coulson was a 5 on the Kinsey scale?
He's a Caucasian male, mid-20s with
15 seconds remaining.
What are these guys doing?
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Doctor, what's her face? What if she was the key to all of this? Any interest?
The world would never be the same.
Sorta. Okay, how about this one? What if Killmonger, the most sympathetic villain in the entire MCU, was just destined to become evil? Like, no matter what, someone should have killed him in his crib. This isn't working for you. Fine. We'll do it your way. What if Ultron stole Vision and chopped off Thanos' arm and ate the universe and was like, "Roar, I'm gonna eat you too"? And the Watcher had to be like, "Not on my watch." And they start punching, and Avengers fly out on the robots, and here's the shield again. Okay, you good? Did you little content piggies get what you came for? Come on, why are you crying? Oh, right, this is a show for kids. I forget that sometimes. Kick back and listen to find out which of your favorite actors needed to pick up an extra check during COVID. Michael Douglas? Then get genuinely choked up when you realize you're being choked. And finally, wonder what Dave Bautista did that caused Disney not even reach out.
You are who you eat.
Regardless, thrill as a bunch of million-dollar voices emerge from heroes who look like the caricatures you pay $10 for at a town fair. Because Walt Disney is the entire brand on top-quality animation. Everyone deserves a break now and then.
Woo! Woo! Bye. Ah! Orixike!
It walks, it stalks, you.
From the scope of the multiverse, and Doctor Strange too. Drive the message of the multiverse home even further.
Run, if you must. If you can. You can't trust anyone but family.
Characters and exciting new stories that stretch the imagination. Buy a comic. If you want more of the things you other things you already like, resulting in something slightly less.
Opponents win.
Look at him stand there. Can't wait. Starring
ഓ അവര് MVP-സിന്റെ പരസ്പരമാണല്ലേ ചെയ്യുന്നത്. ഓക്കെ, ഇനി റെഗുലർ കളിച്ചിട്ട് നിർത്താം, എന്നെ കൊണ്ട് പറ്റണില്ല. ജോഹാൻ ലീബർട്ട്. നല്ല കേട്ടുവരിച്ചുള്ള പേര്.
Glove, Death and Robots, Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, Scarlett Johansson, Gundam Wang, Futurama did it, Asgardian Pie, Quicario, Hentai Squid, and
This is what happens when you mess with a mouse, Robert.
you have to die.
Today we can now begin the work of bringing Activision Blizzard's King's iconic and groundbreaking games to Xbox Game Pass. We can't wait to share more details in the coming months.
your Darcy and a duck.
Disney gave Cap and Tony Chinese cell phones, replaced a Tibetan hero with Tilda Swinton, and thanked prison camp bureaucrats at the end of Mulan. But now, the Magic Kingdom...
If anyone is interested,
by making a pretty kick-ass martial arts movie. Okay, it's better than that time they dropped a full episode of ER Shanghai and Iron Man 3.
哎呦，
世界将失去一个伟大的英雄，
而且全世界人将知道。我修理好了 paper， 敲打了一会儿，然后我想。
ഇല്ല എനിക്ക് ഷീൽഡ് ഹീറോയും ഗോബ്ലിൻ സ്ലെയറും പിന്നെ ഹനാക്കോക്കുനും പിന്നെ അൺഡെഡ് അൺലോക്കിന്റെ 2 എപ്പിസോഡൊക്കെ എനിക്ക് കുറെ കാണാറുണ്ട്.
I am shocked this wasn't in the American cut. Shang-Chi. For the very first time, the MCU is bringing a martial arts master from the comics to the screen. Yep, the very first time.
The Iron Fist.
La 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 la, sorry, can't hear you. As audiences finally get to know Shang-Chi, a guy whose most relatable quality is that he's also getting to know Shang-Chi.
Who are you? Your mother knew who she was. Do you? Who the hell are you?
Just like Spider-Man, he's a Parker with a secret identity.
ഓ മഴ പെയ്യാണല്ലേ. റെയിൻ കം അഗൈൻ. ഗെയിം എന്താ കിട്ടാത്തെ?
Beats the heart of a martial arts master. Martial arts expert. Martial arts enthusiast. But nothing will come between this one-punch man-child and the ultimate power fantasy. No, not joining the Avengers. Kicking your father's ass. Oedipus punch! The MCU's greatest threat has returned.
Friendly drone deployed. Op 4 is reinforcing its location.
ആർക്കാ പിങ്? എനിക്കായിരുന്നു അല്ലല്ലോ.
De-aged actors. What do you mean he still looks like that? Wow, not bad. Kneel before this ancient warlord who still doesn't know the difference between rings and bracelets. Who gave up all his power.
ഈ ബാനക്ക് നമ്മളെ ഹാർഡ് ബ്രീസിനാണോ?
10 seconds to insertion.
അയ്യോ ഞാൻ ഷോട്ട് ഗണ്ണിലേക്ക് മാറാം.
5 seconds to go.
A secret room of Hydra, or shield, or sword, or the scrolls, or the hand, or the
വാമി
other Illuminatis.
അറിയത്തില്ല.
Franchising.
My 10 rings.
Open up a 10 rings in a country near you. You're more than just an evil franchise.
Activating civilian search.
20% gas download required. Journey to Talo. Presumably the inspiration for ancient Chinese legends.
Stay clear of the blast!
ഇവൻ പൊട്ടിച്ചായിരുന്നു. അയ്യോ അതിനെടുക്കുന്നു.
And legendary Pokemon. For a film that blends the action comedy of a Jackie Chan flick with the high-flying combat of Wuxia and the CGI story of a Marvel third act.
Claymore set.
Expertly choreographed martial arts showdown. Father and son is cooler when a bunch of no? Then why does it keep happening? Xiang won't have to fight alone. He's joined by his teacher, Zhang Li, who learned to fight just by attending classes at Murder University.
Setting Selma.
Iron Man 3 that his only friend is a out of butt.
ഓ ഇതായിരുന്നു അവസരം.
The Grim Reapers, match for me.
ഇങ്ങനത്തെ പൊട്ടത്തരൊന്നും ഞാൻ ജീവനോടെ ഇരിക്കുമ്പോ ചെയ്യില്ലല്ലോ.
Who pulls off 4 classic Marvel roles at the same time? Platonic love interest, action face giver, sidekick.
That guy with a freaking machete for an arm just chopped our butts in half. Sean used the 10 rings to do this crazy Kamehameha fireball that exploded the thing. That dragon vomited a magical water map, and now I have no idea which one.
And Hawkeye.
Activating silent sequence.
So for a franchise whose roots are an openly racist money grab, a film that does its part to smash those stereotypes about Asian dudes being the biggest sneakerheads.
Op 4 last operator standing.
Full of fun characters that refreshingly stands on its own without resorting to crossover and cleanups. Until after the credits, of course.
Down to 1 friendly.
Not like any alien.
അയ്യേ
Eliminated.
അയ്യേ
Ring pop. The human calendar.
We've been
I mean, I fumble, but I don't be that cocky and fumble. Anyways. Shotgun. Oh, semi-automatic shotgun. Okay, give me.
Dog. I'm sorry, your name is Razorfist? And ma'am, render the last dragon. Your soul is mine. A normal day on the SF Metro. And how Marvel casts its male heroes. Love that guy.
Friendly drone deployed. Op 4 is reinforcing its location.
In the China adjacent pocket dimension.
Solaris.
Difficult relationship with his dad? Something about that backstory seems convenient.
10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds to insertion.
In a world where a bankrupt comic book company sold the film rights to its best characters for peanuts because they thought movies would be a good way to sell more comics, a young executive will do what he can with the remakes that no one wanted. So they get bought out by Disney before
Drone deployed.
The Marvel Cinematic Universe, except for Endgame. Welcome to the MCU, a TV series made of movies. Where magic is actually science. You're on
Not by magic.
Science. But science.
Organization I didn't physically demonstrate.
And meet your typical MCU protagonist, a loner with no pets, no biological siblings, and whose only friends are their co-workers. Aww, whose personality can range from lighthearted quipster.
Track sting is in play.
One Op 4 remaining.
Get hurt, hurt him back.
Ah! No, semi-shotgun.
Everyone becomes a quipster. Please, you've been to space. Follow along. Journeys, where after a motivating Uncle Ben,
Bomb diffusion initiated. Protect the diffuser.
cut some cards, and find say their superhero name out loud.
Captain America. I am Iron Man.
And for some of those Captain Man.
Nick Fury.
I'm Peter. Doctor Strange.
Oh, you made up. I'm Spider-Man then. Star-Lord.
Who? But people say a hero is only as good as their villain. And thank God that's not true, or the MCU is hot garbage. Spend 10 minutes to who's just like the hero, but evil. Or a faceless horde. You can't feel bad if it doesn't have a face. Actually, a pretty awesome character.
Friendly, last operator standing. Mission successful. Bomb defused.
He never told me he loved me, never even told me he liked me.
Favorite for all these years. You are wrong to turn your backs on the rest of the world.
Everything I hate about myself, you don't.
Well, of course I have issues. That's my freaking father.
I will hunt my father like a dog and I will tear him apart slowly, piece by piece, until he knows some semblance of the profound and unceasing pain I know every single day.
Yeah.
Tremble before the girth of a meticulously planned story told across 23 separate movies, all about Thanos killing half the universe. Well, first he has to get an Infinity Gauntlet. No, not that gauntlet.
I'll do it myself.
Yeah, that one. And then gather the Infinity Stones.
4 anime.
There's one away, but eventually you'll get the stones. Some are stones. On the other relics don't appear as stones.
So R as of now.
The universe also doesn't make no sense.
Always room for more.
10 seconds. 5 seconds left.
Proximity alarm out.
Rock Dogs have talked anything. Phase 4 of the MCU wondering where it all went wrong. From the farthest reaches of vital space to alternate dimensions to the Utopia. And
Testing the base.
now everything still kind of looks and feels the same as visionary indie filmmakers. Of overlit digital video where everything is CGI. Every story is full of sexless romance that never takes off.
Setting up a diversion.
Bloodless violence. never leaves more than a couple of forehead scrapes.
All that for a compliment.
Lifeless soundtracks with more data.
Middle-aged
Screenwriters Act.
77. Marvin Gaye, 1972, Trouble Man soundtrack.
Comedy. It's just saying pop culture things.
So this Maltese Falcons for 5. Loading new mag.
No hard
Target detected.
എവിടുന്നൊക്കെയാണ് വീട്?
Op 4, last stop standing.
Understood that.
Harry Potter.
Oops, that's Pixels. Or an interconnected movieverse that had a 1 in 14,605 shot of working. But those odds didn't stop every other studio from matching their IPs together like a junior high dance floor, leaving Marvel as the only dying industry. But a whole new industry of Marvel movies.
Friendly's victorious. Hostiles eliminated.
Channels that just complain about Marvel movies, and even comedy web series that would have died a long time ago if movies weren't so popular. So one way or another, in the end, everyone's getting paid by Disney. You shills. Starring science geniuses.
Heavy ion fusion at any reactor on the planet.
Quantum phase where an object moves through different states of matter.
Einstein-Rosen bridge is a theoretical connection between two different points of space.
The quantum system
ഇവന് ഇത് ചെയ്തിരിക്കുന്നു റെഡ്. ഓ ഒരു ലെവലായി ഫൈനലി. ഞാൻ എന്താ ചെയ്തതെന്ന് എനിക്കറിയത്തില്ല. ഐ ഡിഡ് സംതിങ്. I did one of the remaining quests, I think. But challenges. But yeah. Anyways, തൽക്കാലത്തേക്ക് അങ്ങനെയാണെങ്കിൽ നിർത്തുവാണ്. And പതിവ് പോലെ goodbye, GG's and to be continued. Bye bye.